We are live.
Hello, everyone. Hello, damn fam. How are you? I've just lost my headphones.
Oh, that's not good.
Good afternoon. Hello, kits, and welcome to our December 2025, our Christmas PubCast. I'm finally back for one. I have no rehearsals. I live from, of course,
The Left On His Pump at 361 Elgin Street in beautiful downtown Ottawa.
There you go. I am your host, the Eager Beaver, and with me is my good friend, Mr. Grizzly. It is so nice to see you.
It's good to see you too, brother. I am a little discombobulated because I realized I forgot a camera. I normally have 3 cameras, and I normally keep the third one in my backpack. But because I was in Calgary, I took it out and I forgot to put it back in. So just, sort of, it's always there. Don't worry about it. So I'm missing a camera, so I'm going to have to use that one, which means I got to keep looking over to my left, which is fine. But I also have to run to the front and get management to turn the music off here so we don't get a copyright violation. That's my concern, is getting a copyright violation. We don't want that.
No, not at all. Oh, man. Do you want to do that now, or?
Yeah, I'm going to run and do that in just a second.
Okay.
I just need to adjust my mic here. There we go. I thought I had everything queued up, but so I'm going to run, take care of that. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, but you can fire it off and get it going. I think we have some folks in the chat. Let me just see here. We do indeed. All right, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I'm going to see if I can get my hat going there. Yeah, there we go. We got some flickering lights.
There we go.
All right, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
We are a hot mess today, kids and cubs. See if I can see what's... Yeah, I can't get the glasses. I had to put the glasses on before I put the headphones. Okay, lesson learned. Can't see what's in the chat, so I do not know who's here. Kids and cubs, how is your mental health doing today? Mine is doing okay, all things considered. As you can hear, I have a bit of a cold. Started it last night. Also, I have to do a slight programming note here. On a Monday morning, we will not be having a morning show at the regular time. I do not know at what time I will be able to start it because Dingus over here went out to dinner last night, and it was a rather cold wind night with whipping winds. And I decided to take a taxi home. Pardon me, my nose is dripping a bit. And when we got home, there was a person down the street who was screaming really loudly, and we kind of got distracted. And I was thinking, maybe I should call. I think it is the 311, the non-emergency number, and maybe have somebody check up on this person. And as I was looking for my phone and the taxi drove away, it probably got left on the seat or fell on the floor. So the taxi company has it, but it seems that the Lost and Found is not open on the weekends, so I have to wait until Monday. So, and I won't be able to retrieve it until it opens, and therefore that means I do not have a cell phone with which to do a show. Oops, I think somebody was here. I couldn't quite see with the light.
They were switching the music off.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So yeah, so I was planning to go back home after the pubcast today, and had a lovely Christmas party planned for this evening, and then a lovely day with my sweetie. And I'm going to be here for an extra few days because otherwise I probably wouldn't be able to retrieve it for a little while yet. Definitely not before the holidays. And, yeah. You know how the world is today, 2025, right? We all kind of need our cell phones, so... Oh, well. But, we will definitely have something. The office opens at 8, and I'll have to go and retrieve it and then come back home, and maybe I'll be able to put something together from the Ottawa Beaver Lodge before I hit the road and get back home. I also have to call my Monday morning curling team and let them know I'm not going to be able to play. The light just went out on that one.
Something occurred to me that I thought I'd share with you because I'm a sharing kind of guy. Something occurred to me, sir. You're going to be broadcasting from the Ottawa Beaver Lodge tomorrow, correct?
On Monday, yes.
On Monday. Oh, yeah, Monday. This is Sunday, yeah. What I was thinking was you could use your wireless mics because you don't...
Yes.
You don't need to use your headphones because you don't have anybody on, right?
Right. So I used that on Friday.
Oh, did you? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Whoops, there you go.
Beer. I didn't know what you wanted, so I just
That's
I ordered
okay.
water for now.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you want a beer. They have brunch till I think 2:00.
Yes, I am very, very hungry.
Yeah, I'm quite
That's
famished myself.
I
Cheers.
think that's yours as well.
Oh, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
I just ordered a water. Oh, there's two. Okay,
Yes,
perfect. I didn't even see that. Well, look at that. Here I was cheersing you.
All right, here we go.
Cheers with the water.
Cheers.
Then.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
Oh no, you got a beer.
It just arrived.
Wow.
All right.
Well, look at that. We're firing things up here already.
Ooh, see, we started it off a little shaky, but now we're in our groove already.
We're flying. We're flying along.
1, 2, 3. Sociable.
Oh, there we go. I'm just trying to get the cheers. Oh, we should bring it over here to the. I don't know which camera. Anyway, there it is. It's there. That's good.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There we go. Like I said, I didn't have my third camera, so I was using the guest camera is on Mr. Beaver. Mr. Beaver's camera is on me, and I suppose I could use my phone, but I just don't. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. All right, we got a little bit. Oh, you got the sparkle Santa hat. I've just got the flickering Christmas light Santa hat.
Yes, a little bit of glitter.
Let's see if we can
Catch the light.
Tilt that a little bit there for you,
There you
so
go.
you can see that a little bit better.
Ah, wonderful.
Oh, let me just get into position here. I can move the cameras. I'm just, like I said, a little discombobulated, but that's okay. Let's see here. I think that's your camera. No, that's my camera.
Yeah, that's your
okay.
Yeah.
I'm camera 2. You're camera 1. Camera 1. Camera 1. Yeah, there we go. We'll just move that over a bit and then drop it down so we can get you framed up properly there, sir. I might have to zoom out a wee touch. There we go. We are celebrating Christmas today, and I did send out a few invites to folks if they want to join. Army Chris, I did speak to him a few days ago, and he's going to try and join today if he can. So hopefully he'll be able to hop on with us for a little bit.
Good.
I think we just got two. What do we get here? Did we get some messages? No, just notifications. So no big deal there. Just checking through one of the things. So yeah, having a cold beer. I'm going to have something to eat. We can sing some songs. Well, not really. We'll just pretend to sing songs. It's Christmas time. Yeah,
I Grizzly and Beaver.
Well, I ended up getting a little started a little later than I planned because I had a couple of things I had to take care of. Then it's like I got to lie down for a few minutes because I woke up midnight, 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. And at 2 a.m. I didn't get back to sleep until 3:30.
Ooh.
So yeah, I was a little on the tired side. So as a result, I thought, I'll get everything ready as much as I can do it. And then it's like I got to lie down. And I got over here and it was a bit of a rush to get everything set up. So, and as Mr. Beaver hasn't seen the new lighting that I purchased, really cool. So that one I should raise up a bit. But I got the monitor here, and there's more stuff to come eventually. And I'm just kind of holding off on purchasing any more gear for the time being because I did get a new camera recently, and that's going to be, I think, good for 2025 for sure. We do have guest spots here if guests do want to show up. I've got one extra mic set up.
Right.
We can set up a third. Or a fourth mic, I should say. We have a third, but we could set up a fourth if need be. It's always here at the ready. It just takes a few seconds, but we're gonna chill out here this afternoon. I guess is it? Yeah, it is. It's 1:15. So brunch is on till 2 p.m. and then after that, I guess it's the regular menu if memory serves.
Gotcha.
Memory doesn't always serve well because I'm kind of old and a little forgetful. Whoops, I got to zoom in a bit there. How do we do that? That better? Just trying to get framed up here properly. Lighting isn't too bad. My camera looks out of focus. Is it out of focus?
I can't tell. The light's a little intense, actually.
Yeah, and I've got it
looking straight into the camera.
Yeah, I've got it dimmed down a bit. Hang on. Where's my remote? There should be a remote here. There's a remote here. I just don't know where the hell I put it. Well, maybe I must have dropped it.
Oh, no.
Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. I can see it right now. Yeah, I'll get it later. But there is I do have the ability to dim those lights down. So we're using two big box lights.
Yep.
And I put them on a soft light setting. That's why I have the hoods on them. And then I have a couple of little standalone lights as well. Yep. Just to add in some fill,
Yep.
And
I like these ones.
Yeah, well, it lights it up nice.
I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah, I bought them a while ago. I just hadn't had a chance. You hadn't had a chance to see them. There we go. I think we're both at the same lighting now. I just had to tweak yours a little bit.
Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah, I look different. Yeah.
Yeah, so I bought those quite some time ago, and it was I ended up paying almost nothing for them. It was one of those Temu things where it's like, oh, spin the wheel, you get stuff for free, but you have to spend $50.
Okay.
So I bought $50 worth of bedding stuff for Lola, and I got the lights for free. So they cost me
Wow.
$50 as far as I'm concerned, but or maybe I got the bedding for free and I paid for I can't remember. Something was free in that deal. Anyway.
Yeah, those are really snazzy because like I said, they sort of have that screen that makes
Yeah.
everything like diffuse.
It diffuses, yeah. And they came with the tripods. They have their own AC power supply, so you just plug it straight into the wall
Wow, nice.
and just flick them on and off. They don't use USB because they're a little bit more intense.
Right.
So yeah, it works out well. So
Okay.
yeah, I got like I said, and two extra lights just to enhance a little bit here. Was like I said, I was in a bit of a hasty setup today, which is unfortunately I don't like to be rushed, but that was my own darn fault because I just didn't sleep well enough last night. Is what it boils down to. So yeah,
Very familiar.
yeah. Oh, okay. Who do we got here? There we go. Yeah, I can't. It's hard to see some stuff on the screen. I take my glasses off so you don't get the light reflection, right? Because it looks. Let's see here. Yeah, you see the lights start shining in, and it's just annoying. So I just remove them for that purpose. Especially when I look into the camera, I got the lights directly in my eyes, so I remove them for that specific purpose. And yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So my batteries are going to die in this hat soon, I think. And it just as I was getting ready to leave, I'm looking, where's my hat? Where's my hat? Couldn't find it. And I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. It's been sitting right there for a year on top of my wardrobe in the front entrance.
There we go. Okay, yeah, now I can see some of the comments.
Well, playing with 3D right now, today I'm using OBSBot 4Ks. So they have pan tilt zooms. I have an Insta360 at home that I use in studio. Insta360 Link 2C, I believe it is. It's as good as my DSLR as a webcam. It's really impressive. These are quite good. These are very, very good cameras. But yeah, I'd love to have everything set up with Canon R100s or something, but those are $900 a piece. So yeah, these were like 300. I can buy 3 of these for the price of one. So I have I have 3 of these actually. I actually have 3. One's at home, and the 2 I keep in my kit for the mobile studio. Then I have my Instalink 360 on the main studio, and then I have my Logitech Brio, which is normally my third camera. So camera that I keep for myself, and then those 2 cameras. But yeah, I forgot it today. So there you go. That's what's currently being used on the podcast.
And that's Gear Talk with Grizzly.
Gear Talk with Grizzly.
Do, 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 do.
I forget. Somebody asked me if I ever considered doing a Gear Talk type of show.
You would probably get a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do it though.
Yeah,
because
it's already what you do.
It's already what I do. It's super saturated. Not like what we do isn't super saturated, but I have friends who do that, and the last thing I want to do is take away from their audience. Not saying that I would.
Right.
I mean, honestly, who knows? Maybe I'll just do 1 or 2 episodes on the channel that I've been meaning to get online since last June. I keep shooting footage for it, but I haven't had the time to sit down, edit, and compile it. Eventually, when I get the Blue BJG Productions channel up and running, I'll have lots of footage. I don't know when I'll have the time to assemble any of it, and I can't afford to pay anybody to do that. So it might be maybe June of 2026. I was trying for June of 2025, maybe 2026.
Wow.
Fingers crossed. What am I going to do? Take a vacation and just do production for 2 weeks? I don't want to do that.
No.
The point of a vacation is to have a vacation. So, yeah.
Indeed. I'm finally getting one.
Oh, yeah? You're going to Mexico, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, when was the last time you took time off?
Just as COVID was hitting.
Oh, so that's a while ago.
Yeah, it was February 2020. So it started hitting around December and whatnot. And I remember the day we were going to, we were wondering, should we do this?
Yeah.
And, but, when we bought the tickets and whatnot, we said, so let's go. But on the day we were going to the airport and we were driving from Kingston to Toronto by bus, I think we passed by Trenton,
mm-hmm.
and the first plane landing, bringing people back so
from
that they could be quarantined
overseas.
on the base. Yes,
Yeah.
was like landing as we're going. And so like
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe
But
not.
turns out everything was fine on that vacation, and even after that, don't ask me how I did not catch COVID
Mm.
early on. But as soon as we got back, there was the Briar here in Kingston
Oh,
happening. So everybody was in town, and I was selling 50-50 tickets, 9 different shifts. I touched a lot of hands and nobody got it.
I was going to say you should be dead by now by that
Yeah.
metric, right?
Nobody got it for some reason.
Wow.
It hadn't hit here yet. But it was just like, oh my God, that could have been a disaster.
I do believe you dodged a bullet, sir.
Yes. So, but yeah, I haven't been on any like little things. We've gone to not Hudson Bay, Lake Huron, and been on the beach there for a little bit, and we've like taken like a vacation to Stratford, like for for a weekend or something.
I don't think you want to go to the beach in Hudson's Bay.
No, not Hudson's Bay. The beach volleyball is lovely.
It's lovely this time of year. It's positively balmy. Yeah. Positively balmy. No, it isn't. It's minus 48.
So, but yeah, this is my first time on a plane since then. My first time out of the country since then. Alex has been out a couple of times.
Yeah, Romania for family stuff. I haven't left the country since 2019. That's got to be, I think that's the longest stretch for me in the last 30 plus years.
Yeah, me
too. 30 years? Yeah, I'd say about 30 years, the longest stretch, 6 years between leaving the country. Of course, we did have a global thing, and then unemployment, and then, during the shutdown, I was off work for 2 months.
Yep.
I did get a single CERB check, and then I got a CEWS check.
Yep.
Started getting CEWS. I got 80% of my salary. The government paid 75%. They were supposed to top it up. I'm not being political here. I'm just stating some the history. So I was at 80% salary for 6 months and no vehicle allowance. So that hurt. It was difficult. And the money I lost, I'll never get back. Whatever. I didn't hold a city hostage because I was a petulant child. And again, I'm not trying to be political here, but when my EI finally came in last November, there's like, you won't get a check until such and such a date. And I was looking at my finances and I said, I can hang on till then. Well, it turns out that CERB's like, we're taking that money back.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's $2,000 that was taken away from me. So
Ooh.
I'm not going to fight it. I'll just, once I file the taxes, they'll go, you screwed up.
Yeah.
You owe me that money.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll get a return for a time. But they're like, you still owe us $10,000. I'm like, no, I don't. Anyway.
Jeez. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're trying to say I owe money. And I'm like, for what? I've been employed for years by other companies.
Right.
I haven't had my own company since 2010.
Right.
2010, I think, 2010. That's when I shut it down. So why they think I owe money for a company that hasn't existed in 15, almost 16 years is beyond me.
Wow. That's really odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll work that out some other day. I'm really not that concerned about it, to be honest with you.
Probably some fat figure error somewhere.
And I remember I had an accountant go over my finances, and he's like, GST owes you like $1,000. So I sent it in, and GST goes, yeah. That's over 7 years old, so you don't get anything. I'm like, but I paid you that money. Yeah, too bad. Anything over 6 years, we don't repay. I'm like, But if I owe you that forever, right? But if you owe me after 6 years, I don't get it. If I don't, that's how it works.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I've never been happy about that. I still have issues with it for some reason.
I like that. I still have issues with it.
Still have issues with it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hey, what are you gonna do?
I think that's a good way to put it, because there's one thing I did that happened to me at one point without going into it. I'm sitting there and I'm talking about when I talk about it to other people, it's like it's not like I'm there reliving it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm past it, but it still makes me mad because it was just so unfair.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of my take on it, right?
It's like I'm over it and it's in the past and it's okay, but every time it comes up, there's a little bitter.
Well,
Still.
I guess my take on the whole you owe us this money. I'm like, yeah, have you've seen how rough I've had it over the last number of years? Do really? Are you trying to get blood from a stone?
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I'll tell you this, and this is a fact. When Harper was the prime minister, they went after low-hanging fruit,
Yes.
which is effectively what I am.
Right.
I can't afford to fight. If they say, you give us this money, we're going to take it from you, there's nothing I can do about it.
Right.
Trudeau said, that's not the way to do things. Let's go after people who actually owe real serious money. And, the average Canadian, of which I guess I am technically, they're just trying to get through the day.
Right.
But Harper's like, nah, it's easy. We can get the money from them.
Right.
And I'm not making this up.
No, it's true. You did.
It's true. This really did happen. And that's as political as I'll get for today.
Yep. Yeah. They had, if they wanted to show some results, they had to go after low-hanging fruit, because anybody that could challenge it in court, whatever results they get comes later. Then they have to spend so much money to get it that for some people it's not even worth it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. But so there is a company in Montreal. I'm invested in them. They are full in on green power. And since I bought their stock, I think I only have like 10 or 15 shares, not a lot. When I bought the stock, it was $35 a share. Now it's up to 72. So there's,
nice.
Yeah. Canadian company, been around for over 100 years. They are full in on green technology. And they are absolutely a decent company.
Okay.
And I say that because I had a friend who worked for CRA years ago, not in collections, but he just handled bigger accounts. And somebody from this company in Montreal called them up and said, oh, hey, we have to pay our quarterly taxes. And they're like, okay, normally we call you for that because no, we're ready to go. He's like, okay, and what's your account? And he goes, that's $12 million. They go, yeah, no problem. Every quarter, yeah. Didn't even bat an eyelash.
Yeah.
So, yeah, oh no, that's what we pay. Yeah, that's good. And he was on the other end of the phone going like, I'm not used to this. Usually it's people screaming at me. And you're actually saying, oh, yeah, we're happy to pay them because we know the value we get for our tax money. Yeah. These are people who worked from the ground up.
Yeah.
Right. Now, again, the company's been around a long time. There's children who have inherited the wealth, but they were always instilled with, no, pay your taxes.
Right.
Do the right thing.
Right.
Those companies do exist. There's not a lot of them, but the ones that are out there should get triumphed. And Chapman's is one of them. This is not, that's not who I'm talking about, but that is one of them. I'm not going to mention the name of this company because they're known as the Kingmakers. So you know who it is, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, you know who it is. They're a very powerful corp.
Indeed, they are. I love the way you do that.
I was in sales for a very long time.
That's what I want to turn around and just give you that blank look. I don't get it. Why are they powerful?
They're known as the Kingmakers. So in other words, if they want you to be prime minister, pretty good chances you're going to be prime minister.
Yes, indeed.
Their track record is pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
And let's just say the current leader of the opposition is not in their good books.
Oh.
Well, they're all in on green technology.
Yeah, indeed.
And they're literally fully committed. They're putting their money where their mouth is. This is not greenwashing. This is not green selling. I've heard speeches from them. I've seen them in meetings. They're serious.
Yeah.
They're serious. Yeah.
That's good.
Well,
that's good. We need something like that.
Well, you have folks within that corp who have children and grandchildren. And they're like, we'd like them to have a healthy planet to inherit after we're gone.
Right.
Unlike a lot of incredibly greedy, wealthy people who are like, oh, I don't give a shit, not my problem. That's not who these folks are, which is why I was happy to invest with them.
Yeah.
Will I 100% agree with everything they do? Of course not. Oh, nobody does.
No.
But when you're trying to find a way to increase your I'll say retirement fund.
Yes.
Or existence fund in
Yeah.
my case. You're looking for places where you can put a couple of bucks that will you can feel good about it. And
Yeah.
I get a dividend every month. Actually, I think it's twice a month. And what I do is I just buy more
Roll it
stock.
back into it.
Roll it back into it.
Yeah.
Until I'm at such time as I'm ready to retire, then I'll just sell everything and exist off of that, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Unless, what is it? I think the average, if you wanted to earn $1,000 in dividends a month,
Right.
which is not enough to live on, obviously,
Right.
you need about $300,000 worth of stock.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I do not have that much stock.
Yeah.
So I don't have anywhere near that. Nothing close to that. But I figure with OAS, GIS, and CPP, if I can get some dividend paying stocks in there at the same time in about 20 years time or 50,
Yeah.
I'm not retiring at 65 because I can't.
Right.
So, yeah, that's only, what is that? 13 years? No, 8 years for me. 8 years?
Yep. Yes.
Actually, it's more like 7.5, but who's counting? Jesus, when did I get so old? When did I get to be so old? I was thinking of a thing the other day, and I was telling Bridget about this. I said, I remember when Payne Stewart, his aircraft lost pressure, and then the autopilot took over, and it flew till it was out of fuel and then crashed. Everybody on the aircraft was already long since passed away.
Right.
And I was thinking, yeah, that's only a few. That was 1999. That was 26 years ago, and I was thinking that's only like 4 or 5 years ago. No, it was 26 years ago, and it was 1999. If you had said it was 26 years ago, I would have been like, so what, 1980 or nope. 26 years ago is 1999.
Yep.
And it's about to be 27 years.
I know.
What the hell?
I was thinking about something the other day I did, like just as I was turning 30, and it was like, oh my God. Then I did the math. I was like, oh my God. It's like that was a decent long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're getting close to about like half my life
Mm-hmm.
ago. And it's like having like this memory of it. It's like, oh my God, that was fun. We should do that again. Like I just did it last week or something, right?
Yeah. Remember the other day? Oh wait, that was 25 years ago. That happens so much. Well, I've got one here. I'll find it on my phone. It was really funny. My buddy sent this to me, and I couldn't stop laughing. I had to send it out to a few people because it was like, oh, that's just simply too good. It's too good because it's too true. Let me see. Where is it here? It's a fellow sitting around, and he says, where is it? Oh, I got to find it here. It's really funny. It was a fellow sitting around, and he says, it's you realize you're getting old when you realize you've turned 40, and then you're like, oh wait, no, I'm almost 60. There it is. What does it say here? One of the hardest parts of being in my 40s is when I have to stop and remember that I'm almost 60. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Yeah. I thought that was pretty good.
You're looking damn good for almost 60.
Yeah, almost 60. Almost 60. One of the hardest parts of being in my 40s is when I have to stop and remember that I'm almost 60. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
Speaking of remembering back, I had a bit of sad news this week.
Oh,
yes.
What's that?
I think probably safe to say is my first ever crush passed away.
Oh, there's mortality for you, right? That's always a bit of a shock to the system when that happens.
53.
Oh, he's only 53?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Right around the time I came out or was coming out, there was a youth discussion group at the local LGBT community center.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the people that was volunteering there. So, trying to create a safe space for people to sort of, discover who they are and talk about it.
Right.
Especially back then, in the late 80s. When,
different time.
Yeah. And that group was great. Once a year in the summer, they had a camp that they rented. And, we went there for a weekend. And it was like, summer camp for adults. And except, everyone's fabulous. So you get to go to summer camp and actually be yourself, which was kind of cool. So we did that a couple of times, but he was his name is Matt, and he's just wonderful. I thought he was the shit, right?
Was he cancer or?
I think so. They didn't specify, but I've seen some pictures where he didn't have his hair, so I'm
Yeah, okay.
gonna suspect. But yeah, he was tall. He was riding his bike everywhere. It was back in the like '89, so spandex was like the thing.
Yes.
So he was lycra and like muscle shirts that were like really open down on the side,
Yeah.
like this. So you could see a lot. You can see what's underneath that
Little
t-shirt.
side boob.
Yes,
Boob.
exactly. Like Kylie Minogue and Padam Padam. I wanna see what's underneath that t-shirt.
I remember the song. I didn't listen to the
Yeah.
lyrics though.
But he's and he was just the sweetest person. And we met before my last year of high school, and then my last year of high school was uh, a little rough because that's the year that my foster parents discovered I was gay, and so uh, what started out as a very nice summer fling sort of petered out as the school year started because I was trying not to draw attention to myself. And then I graduated and I moved to Hamilton to go to McMaster. So it kind of just sort of, the 16, 17, 18-year-old thing that sort of like happens for a moment and then just sort of like life happens and it just sort of like peters out, and it's not because like anything wrong happened, just you got swept up in the regular current. But had absolutely nothing but happy memories of knowing him. And like I said, I owe him a lot because, like I said, as I was making my way out into this new world, he was there, and I was offering a lot of resources and a lot of help and all that kind of stuff. So he is, and to a lot of people. I mean, he volunteered that way, but but it was it was cool. It was like youth that had recently come out, helping youth that were coming out. So it was a good program.
I didn't know you went to McMaster. I thought for some reason you went to Ottawa U.
I went to McMaster for all of a month.
Oh, were you part of the debate team? Were you a McMaster debater?
I wanted to be. I really did want to be.
You
McMaster.
missed that. That went right over your head.
Master debater. Yes.
Okay. McMaster debater.
We make the joke a lot.
Okay. All right.
In the debate club.
You weren't playing along, man. I'm the straight man in this relationship.
I know. I'm sorry. I should have. I should have bit. It's one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my life.
Oh yeah.
I had programs that I wanted, and then there were programs that were prestigious. And since again, foster kid and wanting to put all the odds in my favor, I picked the prestigious program, which had also offered me a 4-year scholarship. To be fair,
right,
to go, and I got there, and I hated it.
Is it because it was so far from the home you knew, or what?
There might have been a little bit of that because it was my first time ever away from home.
Right.
Not that I had any home to go back to with my foster parents.
Though, no. But you were away from your geographic area that you're comfortable
my
with.
Friends, everything.
Yeah.
So there was a bit of that, but no, it's just I had studied all in French, and at McMaster everything was in English, and there's different philosophy,
right,
to pedagogy in English than in French, and I just
couldn't grasp it.
Yeah, I couldn't grasp it. And then there were things like the program I went into was so prestigious, they only accepted 50 students a year, and it was the only one like it in the nation.
Oh.
So, for example, one of the first year classes was calculus, right? And I've studied all my math in French. So he's sitting at the board and he's talking about integers, and I have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Integers.
I'm lost. I've never heard the word integer in my life.
All
my math terminology is French.
Yeah, so that would be very confusing.
It was extremely confusing. It was hard. I didn't like it. And then people weren't helpful because the math teacher was also the person that wrote the textbook. So what he would write on the board what was in the textbook. And then you'd go and ask him a question, and he'd explain it word for word like it was in the textbook. And then you didn't understand, and then he referred you to the textbook.
Sounds very confusing.
Teach! So, I just wasn't happy. I mean, I was starting to make a life there in that like I had found a job. I was teaching dance to kids at the Y.
Mm.
And I was trying out for teams and stuff, but yeah, I came back home for Thanksgiving. I was with my best friend, and I was like, just crying. It's like, please don't make me go back. I'm so unhappy.
Well, and you were what, 18?
19, yeah,
Still very young, very, very young.
but I was unhappy
Yeah.
in the program. I tried to switch to drama
Hmm.
overall, and they said, well, it's a different department, so we won't allow you to change your scholarship. So, well, if I'm not going to get the scholarship, I just packed
I'm out.
everything and I moved. The following June, they sent me a letter. It says, "Oh, we changed our minds. He's like this. We'll let you have the scholarship. Come back." But then I got accepted to dance school. So
Yeah, moved on. That train had sailed.
yes, and then dance school ended up not being great anyway because that's when I busted up
Yeah,
my
and then
leg.
it was like, well, that's the end of that.
So
No
yeah,
Broadway for you, sir.
it took me 3 shots to get through university.
Mm.
So yeah, actually 4 because the year I had to quit dance school. I tried to save the year by moving to accounting of all things.
Yeah, that's not your jam.
Yeah, that wouldn't. But that was just sheer desperation. It was sort of like, okay, one of my electives is in management and the other one's in accounting, so I could move to business and accounting and still save this year somewhat. And it's just like, no, just start over.
No,
just start over.
Yeah. It's best let that one lie.
Yeah. So, yeah, it ended up taking me 7 years to get my degree because I started 3 times, and then the last time when I
Sound
was
like
actually
Bert Kreischer, 7
exactly,
years of college down the fucking drain.
I know. And then when I found the program that I liked in the last year, they actually scheduled the surgery for my knee, so I missed finals in 1 or 2 courses, and so I had to do them again the following year.
Well, you know the character of Van Wilder,
Yes.
the movie? That's loosely based on Bert Kreischer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because Bert Kreischer, I think, was in college for 7 years. University of Florida, if memory serves. Yeah, so the character that Ryan Reynolds portrayed in that film is loosely based on Bert Kreischer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I didn't have as many wild parties though.
Well,
A lot of the time I was in a cast of a splint or learning how to walk.
I am the machine.
Oh man, but yeah. So yeah, that was an interesting week this week.
Mm.
Yeah, because I mean, Matt and I hadn't spoken in a long time. Like, 'cause we were connected on Facebook, and I saw things and stuff like that. But it's not like we had remained close or we had just had dinner like a month ago. But it was just like popped up and it's sort of like, oh no, like, and then you have that moment. It's like, why didn't I
Mm-hmm,
write
mm-hmm,
more? Right?
mm-hmm.
It's like I have nothing but fond memories of him, and he was a great guy, and it's not like he wasn't around.
Where
Yeah.
where was he living?
Here.
Oh, here in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he's I mean, he had a wonderful relationship with a wonderful person.
53 though. That's young.
Yeah.
I know if you're 22 that sounds old, but when you're 57, 53 is young. Trust me on that one.
It is when you're 52 as well.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So,
well, Bridget just turned 53, so
that's true. It was her birthday recently. Yeah.
December 6th. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Bridget. Belated.
Well, of course, what's December 6th?
Yes.
And December 7th.
Yes.
December 7th is Pearl Harbor. December 6th is the Montreal Massacre. Yes. So, yeah, and that not easy for. It's kind of a difficult day for her because my wife is a feminist.
Right.
As she tells me I am, so I'm like, okay, if you say so.
Right.
Because I don't think I get to say I am. You have to tell me I am.
Right.
It's like
allyship.
I don't say I'm an ally. You tell me I'm an ally, okay, but I don't think I get to bestow that upon myself.
Right.
It's an asshole move, to be honest with you. Oh, I'm an ally, really? So what are you? World War II? What are you? British? I mean, no. That's the only time you get to declare yourself as an ally. Is in a time of war when your neighboring nation needs your help. You go, we will ally with you. Boom, let's go. When it comes to feminism or part of the rainbow community or any marginalized community, you don't get to say as a white male, a cis-het white male, I'm an ally. You don't do that. No, you don't. You do the things that need to be done. If people say you're an ally, you just accept it and move on. Keep doing what you're doing.
He's an ally.
If you say so.
I say so. And I'm queen. So
Yes,
therefore it
yeah,
is.
that is true. It has been bestowed upon me. We should get you a sword and you
You've
can
been
knight me. Yes, knight me.
With a microphone
Yes.
on each shoulder.
A microphone would be better, actually.
On a boom.
Yeah. Tap, tap. Yeah, you've been knighted into the podcast realm.
So boom boom of Grizzly.
I'll go along with that. I can go along with that. Don't tell the white people that. Yeah, no kidding, Saucy. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. I'm going to put a link into the chat if anybody wants to join. You're more than welcome to. I sent it out to a few folks, and I know a couple people wish to join today. According to their schedule, it's like anybody can join whenever you want. I understand that, it's Christmas time. It's a busy time of the year if you celebrate Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's still a busy time of the year because you might not celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or any other religious affiliated holiday at this time of the year. And I think there's 14 of them.
Who knows? Yeah,
Is there that many? There's quite a few. If you don't celebrate any of them, it's still a busy time of the year because everyone around you is celebrating. And I mean, quite honestly, even if you don't celebrate yourself, you're probably going to get invited to a few parties. And hey, it's still a party.
Yep.
So go and have fun.
Yep.
So I get it. People are busy. But if anybody wants to stop and hang out with us today, you are more than welcome to join. I think I put the link in. I thought I did. Did I put the link in the chat?
Yeah.
Let me just check. I thought I did.
Did it scroll up already?
It may have. It may have. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Okay, so the link is in the chat. If anybody wants to click on that, you can come on in. You won't show up right away. You'll show up in the green room. We'll get a notification in our ear to let you know you're here, and then I'll look up on the monitor, see you on the camera, and we can bring you on in if you want. It's up to you. It's Christmas time. This is the Christmas PubCast. The idea is to have some fun, share some food and drink, whatever that may be, and tell some stories about past Christmases or past parties or whatever may have you. It's the most commercialized time of the year.
I'm seeing in the chat that Kit Cassie has joined us, and according to Kit Jakerick, now it is a party.
Now it's a party.
All right. You know how to have a good time.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Linda.
Well, what happened?
She says, I have done nothing but shepherd my husband to doctor's appointments, scans, and medical procedures. Christmas doesn't even enter the chat for us this year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, Tim, it was same thing here in Ottawa. It was hit plus 10. It was minus 10 this morning. So there's ice everywhere. So I was taking Lola for a walk this morning at 7:30. She slept in a little bit, let me sleep in a little bit. But everywhere I went, I'm like, I'm trying to walk on the sidewalk where I can get grip. And she's like, no, she wants to go this way. And it's ice everywhere because we had a lot of snow.
Right.
It's almost all completely gone. So everything is frozen now. That being said, the outdoor rinks, even though people were smart enough to stay off them, they've been open for weeks. But this cold snap that we're back into now, we're back into proper winter. Yeah. I've noticed that the ice sheets have leveled out quite well.
Okay, good.
Because with the melt, right, you'd get it melt and the puddles would form in places where there were dips.
Right.
Well, now, boom, it's nice and smooth. And the guy was out flooding it this morning, so I'll have to get my skates sharpened up and head for a little skate on the outdoor rink. And hopefully, I know they started flooding the canal about a week ago, but then we got that warm snap. Yes. So, and when I got to Calgary, it was minus 30, which is okay. Yeah, cold snap, no problem. Minus 30, and it was 75% humidity.
Oof.
Yeah, so that felt like Ottawa.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm like, what? I'm like, Calgary, what's going on here? I'm looking at my phone. My buddy's going, what? I go, yeah, this is crazy. It should be no more than 50% at this time of year. And of course, the day I left, it was +2 when I took my cab at like 4 a.m. to get to the airport. I'm like, what? Minus 30, +2. And then the following day, it was +10. So, but then they got hit with a hammer of a snowstorm. So,
oh, yeah.
I think all of Alberta got hammered in that one.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't had a big snow. We've had snowfall.
Yes.
No snowstorm yet, though.
No, nothing that would be considered a storm. I
No,
think.
no. And somebody was like, "Oh, it's a blizzard out there," and I'm like, "Okay, it's not even a storm; it's just snowing. A blizzard is when the winds are howling so bad. If you step outside, they're going to blow you over, and you can't see across the street.
Yes,
That's a blizzard.
and if a snowflake hits your cheek, it feels like a knife
Yes.
slicing it.
I haven't seen a blizzard in many, many years.
Okay.
It's been years since I've seen a blizzard. Probably 10.
Okay.
Maybe 11. I've seen some heavy snowfall. What was that one we got about, what was it, 2016, I think, winter?
The Snowmageddon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a monster of a snowstorm.
Yeah.
But there was no blowing. It was just falling rapidly.
Yes.
And I remember I pulled into work, and there was about a centimeter of snow on the ground. And at one point, I got a call at around 1:30 in the afternoon. One of my guys, he's out in the field somewhere. He says, "Yeah, they're shutting everything down and sending anybody home." He was at a client site, and I go, "Really? Why?" He goes, "Oh, you haven't been outside. Go take a look." So I go downstairs and I walk out to the front entrance, and I look out at the truck that I drove, the van. I had a minivan at the time. And I looked at it and I went, oh my God, just go, just leave, just get home right now. Because the snow was up to my window.
Whoa, okay.
On the driver's side. And again, when I came in at like 7 a.m., there was a centimeter.
Right. That's a lot of snow.
So there's fast. Like 90 cent, almost a meter of snow that had fallen in 6 hours. Oh, there we go. Somebody's joining. I don't know who it is yet. Dan. Okay, I'm going to bring you in. You got no camera. Can we hear you, buddy? No, can't hear you yet. But you're here to join us. This is good. I'm just checking to see here, and your cameras. Hey, hang on. I can switch your camera here to switch it around. Hang on. Whoops. Because I can send requests that's like, okay, switch your camera, front facing, back facing. Let's try this one, and that doesn't seem to work. And let's do microphone. Oh, it says no devices available. So for some reason your mic isn't working, bud. Yeah, I don't know what the issue there is, but yeah, we can go in and change stuff on this. We have a lot more control over guests now than we ever had. This is new software update, and so I can switch. I can say switch your camera, switch this one, switch that one, and I'll switch it. Tell you to put it on your front-facing camera. It sends a request to you to do it. It doesn't. I can't change that. The only thing I can really do is turn you off or on, which sends you to the green room. I'll put you back in the green room while you get it figured out there, bud. You got no sound right now, though, so
and no camera.
Yeah,
as well.
Even if you have no camera, that's fine.
You can still have sound, right?
But we don't have no sound. We have no mic, so maybe try rebooting your phone. Give the phone a reboot if you're using your phone.
Oh, Cassie, you're baking bread and butter tarts. I love butter tarts. They are perfection.
It's the Canadian delicacy.
They are perfection. It's like love in a little flaky crust.
Now I want a butter tart.
Who you calling a tart?
Well, I don't know if the crown fits.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I work very hard for my status. More tots because you are what you eat.
So let's talk about Christmas songs for a second here.
All right.
I was watching a video yesterday, and it shows the 3 versions of "Do They Know It's Christmas?"
Okay.
Because it was recorded back in
84, I think. 83.
84, I believe.
Okay.
And then they did it again in 2009 and then again in 2015, I think.
Okay.
And just used new singers but they had some of the original people as well. Right. And they intercut it. And it was a cool video. But it's still, musically, I've always liked the song.
Yes.
Lyrically, I've always had issues.
Yes.
Thank God it's
them instead of you. Yes.
Them instead of you.
Yes.
And it's like Bono sang the hell out of it, too.
Yes, he did. He put some feel in there. He sang that shit with his chest.
Thank God it's them instead of you. Like, ooh, yeah. There won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. It snows in Africa every year.
Yep.
They have mountains.
Yep.
What are you talking about? It's like really lyrically, it's.
Yes.
I mean, the
Yes.
chorus, "Feed the World." Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And they raised a lot of. Their goal was to raise £1 million.
Yes.
They raised a lot more than
Yes,
that.
they did. It was everywhere.
Yeah, and that's what brought about Live Aid. We Are the World.
Northern Lights Tears Are Not Enough.
Thank you. Yeah, the Tears Are Not Enough. Yeah. And there was in I think it was in Finland or Sweden. I can't remember which one of those countries. And I'm apologizing because I don't remember. It's like 40 years ago. I think in 1985, a lot of the glam metal bands got together and did a Band-Aid Northern Lights, We Are the World type thing.
Oh, neat.
But it was just metal bands.
Right.
So hair metal.
Right.
So it was basically a power ballad. It wasn't a terrible song, actually. It was pretty good, but I don't think it got much play.
Okay.
And if you look for it, I couldn't tell you what to look for. You just have to go and Google hair metal band, We Are the World, Tears Are Not Enough, sort of that genre, and you'll find it. And it had, it had some good bands in there. It's, many of them not known in North America, but that style of hair metal glam rock,
right?
That style of is still popular in that part of the world.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, if you ever watch the show Peacemaker with John Cena, the soundtrack is all glam hair metal music, and most of it's been written in the last 10 or 15 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll feature songs from the 80s as well, but most of it is fairly recent. My battery's going to have to switch my chapeau off for a bit because the battery gets weak.
Ah, okay.
Let it give the battery a rest.
Yes.
And it'll come back nice and strong. Hey, it's Dollarama hat. What do you want, right?
Are they?
What?
There's nothing on it, is there? It's supposed to flash or something?
There's lights. Under the lights, there's lights. Watch.
Oh, okay.
See?
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, there's lights. There's actual lights. But if I let it go for too long, it just...
Yes. Oh, that's cool. I like that. See, we both have a bit of whimsy then.
Bit of whimsy, yes.
To our jaunty chapeaus.
Snow is becoming less and less. Kilimanjaro is having drought issues. Yes, I am aware of that. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. The snow cap in Kilimanjaro is much smaller than it used to be.
Yeah, it is. I was
But back then in 1984 or 85, I can't remember which year. I'll look it up. Back then, the snow cap was hadn't shrunk as to what it has today. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
They know it's Christmas? And when did it come out? 1984.
It was 84?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember watching it. It's so let's see. It's a charity song written in 1984 by Bob Geldof and Midjur to raise money for the 83 to 85 famine in Ethiopia. First recorded by Band-Aid, a supergroup assembled by Bob Geldof and Midjur, consisting of popular British and Irish musicians on a single day at Sarm West Studios in Notting Hill, London, November 1984. Released on 7th of December 1984. Recorded on the 25th and 26th. So I guess over a 24-hour period. Entered the UK single charts at number 1 and becoming the Christmas number 1. Christmas number 1 in the UK, as you might well know, if you've seen Love Actually, is a big deal.
Yes.
Not only is it a big deal because it's, this huge thing, it also is a huge moneymaker for the artists.
Yes.
So that's why artists want to be the Christmas number 1. It makes them cash.
It does indeed.
And it didn't, Killing in the Name wasn't, Rage Against the Machine a bunch of years ago. Somebody decided to try and lobby that to make it the Christmas number 1, and it won. It became the Christmas number 1.
Really?
Yeah, about 2014, 15, or maybe it was earlier. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. That was, I thought it was quite fitting because it's a song you can't play unedited on the radio.
Oh?
Because of the chorus.
Okay.
Killing in the name of...
Yes, indeed.
F you, I won't do what you told me. F you, I won't do what you told me. And what I get a kick out of is when I see Republicans singing that song. I'm like, you know that some of those who work forces are the same that burn crosses? They're literally singing about you.
Yes.
It's Rage Against the Machine. Against the machine.
You are the machine.
You are the machine. When did Rage Against the Machine become so political? You've clearly never listened to their music. They've been political since day one.
You're also not familiar with the expression "rage against the machine." Like, come
Clearly.
on. What do you think it means?
Not rage with the machine. It's rage against the machine. Now, that being said, when they played Ottawa a few years back here, I wanted to go, but the tickets were like $200 a pop. And I was
Wow.
like, guys, you've become the machine because I'm not paying that to see you. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it. And I got a text message from a buddy at the last minute. He says, I got a friend who's got an extra ticket. I go, wicked. I'm on my way. I'll get there right now. And he's like, okay, I got to figure out how you're going to meet her. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, she's at the front of the stage. I'm like, tell her not to move. Don't worry about it. Because if she came back, it was like 15 minutes before the show was supposed to start. I'm like, no, don't. She'll lose her place. She'll never get back there.
Right.
Don't tell her. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much. Very generous. But no, I don't want her to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, if she could email it to me, great. But it wasn't. It was like a wristband. So she had to hand it to me.
Yeah.
So there was no way to get it to me in time for her to actually sit there and enjoy the show.
Exactly.
She went early so she'd get a good spot. So no, I was like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And everybody who went said it was the most amazing show ever. I'm like, yes, thank you. Rub it in. Rub it in. Yes. I wanted to go. I just couldn't afford it. It wasn't in the budget. Money was tight. And $200 for a concert. That's a couple days worth of food,
Yeah. Some of the prices are pretty up there.
Well, I'd like to go see Rush this summer, but I'd need to remortgage the house that I don't even own to afford tickets.
Are they really that much?
Oh, yeah. And most of them are on the resale market.
Oh.
And Rush is like, just go to Ticketmaster or go to rush.com. And I'm like, yeah, but even the cheap tickets are expensive. But there's so many that are on the resale market, and the resale market is controlled by Ticketmaster, which means what they do is they put tickets up for sale. Some get bought. The rest they say, oh, these ones are for resale,
right?
And sell it through StubHub, which is a company they own.
Right.
Allegedly, they do this and sell them at 3 to 5 times the price, 10 times the price. Allegedly, they do this. I think Taylor Swift had an issue about that not so long ago.
There's a little bit of conflict of interest there.
You think? Oh, here's the ticket. It's $100. Oh, they're sold out. You can get them on the resale market, though. Here, and we have the resale market for you.
Yeah.
How much of a cut are you taking on that resale market, or are you just doing it yourself?
Yeah, that shouldn't be the
induced demand.
Well, I mean, all the extra fee doesn't go to the artist, clearly. Above the basic price of the ticket, right?
No.
So, yeah.
Like, I get it. It's very expensive to mount and produce a show and go on tour. That's not up for debate.
And nobody's getting the royalties anymore from the singles.
And the band is not getting the lion's share of the ticket sales. I mean, yes, they're making money, and good on them. They should. They got to get paid for their work. But they're not making the lion's share. The ticket seller is, and it's just a scam. It's just a scam. Allegedly, they do the things I allegedly said they did.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Oh, I'll send you. Dan needs the link again. Hang on a sec, buddy. I'll get you the link. I'll put the link back in the chat, and we'll give it another shot here.
I love the word allegedly.
Well, it admonishes you of a lot of stuff. So
yes.
Well, you gotta be careful there.
Many people are saying.
Where have I heard that before? At levels nobody's seen before. Levels nobody's seen before. And play your squeeze box.
Yes. There are people that are doing it now, like that are saying things. I don't know if they've just like picked it up. I was listening to Doug Ford the other day. He was like talking something. Yeah, we're gonna do something like nobody's ever seen before. It's like, dude, no,
stop. Be mindful of what you're saying. I saw a comedian the other day do a bit about mindfulness. He goes, mindfulness? What the hell is that? He goes, you have to realize back when I was a kid, when you went to take a dump, you were mindful because that's all you had was your mind. Now, I don't think I've taken a dump alone in the last 10 or 15 years because I'm always doing this on his phone. He goes, you rode the bus? Maybe you had a Walkman. Probably not. They were expensive. So you just sat there with your own thoughts. You were mindful. It was pretty good. I got a big kick out of it myself.
Oh, man. Oh boy.
I guess I would love a butter tart, Cassie.
Yes, I would
Oh,
too.
I have some tragic news.
Oh no.
Not terribly tragic. Cassie made a kerchief for Lola. It's this Ottawa Senators kerchief. And Lola loved to wear it all the time. And then I guess one day she went to stand up and got her paw caught on it.
Oh
And it
no.
kind of stopped her. So Lola, being the strong beast that she
Right.
is, just and ripped it in half. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to stitch that. I just don't know when I'm going to have time to do it. But yeah, she like tore a corner of it off. I'm like,
Okay.
how did you? I didn't see it. I just found it on the bedroom floor. And I'm like, how did you do? Well, you must have stepped on it when you were getting up. And it freaked her out. And she just stood up and tore it because
Yeah.
she's strong as an ox.
Yeah, she is. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, good point there, Saucy. I agree with you. She says, I won't bring the phone with me because it's not healthy to sit on the toilet for too long.
Yes, that is true.
It's very true.
That's true.
Yeah. It's not like you're leaning back in an easy chair. I mean,
Right. But
But
apparently,
call it the lazy bowl.
apparently you can develop some new friends.
What?
Apparently, they say that doing that can actually lead to getting hemorrhoids.
Oh,
Sitting on the toilet too long as you're like scrolling.
I would like to not have that.
Yes, indeed.
That is not a pleasant thing.
It is not.
Been there, done that. Don't want to do it again.
It's like I keep on remembering the commercials, like Tuck's medicated pads, but like with a match and it's like that right there convinced me that hemorrhoids are something I don't want.
Yeah. Well,
So if it's gonna burn like that down there,
what's going on with this thing? Stupid machine is not doing what it's supposed to do. I hate it when that happens. There we go. Isn't that how Elvis died? Sitting on the toilet? Well, he died on the toilet, but it wasn't sitting on the toilet. It was because he there was a lot of things that went on. He had been on a cavalcade of prescription medication, painkillers, sleeping aids, things to wake you up, put you to sleep. Because most of them were opiates, most of his weight was impacted fecal matter. Yeah, that's why he was as big as he was.
oh,
It was less to do with what he was eating and more to do with that, as it turns out.
oh,
Yeah, that happens.
oh, wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's a lot of information, Saucy. I'm not gonna read it. It's like, yeah, that is correct. And that would be your health tip for the day. If you look in the chat, I'm not going to read that out loud. Not even going to put it on the screen. It's just in the chat. And you are correct. And thank you for that piece of knowledge. But I'm good. Yeah. He died of arrhythmia is what killed Elvis. So it was a bizarre heart attack while he was on the toilet.
He probably pushed too hard. I'm so sorry.
He probably did.
I'm a terrible person.
Why? I don't think you're incorrect. I think it's pretty factual, actually. It's kind of along the lines of the truth, so I wouldn't sweat it too much. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Love me to do.
Yeah, kind of. I didn't bring a sweater today. I should have brought a sweater. I just brought my sheepskin coat, my shearling. And, yeah, there we go. I'm not even going to Grace's beach life. She's got the facts in there of what took place with Elvis, but I'm not going to read that out because some people might be eating, and you don't want to. Yeah, 30 to 35 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
See, my thing is like I understand that medicine is more advanced today than it was then, but it's like how would you not check for that?
I don't know. I mean,
it wasn't.
He just went to see the doctor, and the doctor gave him pills.
They
didn't examine him. Elvis knew pills. They're like, Elvis didn't use drugs. Prescription drugs, still drugs.
Yes.
And if you abuse them, in his mind, he wasn't abusing them because they were prescribed to him.
Right.
Kind of like I think Matthew Perry.
Yep.
similar circumstances, right?
Yep.
He was on ketamine because it helped him with his depression, amongst other things. And yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Never do ketamine in a hot tub. Just that's always a bad idea.
I will take your word for it.
Well, I mean, hot tubs are warm and they lower your blood pressure, and so does ketamine.
Oh, it does? I didn't know that.
So I mean, it's sort of like I'm going to take a Xanax and a relaxing bath. It's like no. You take the bath then the Xanax. Xanax after the bath. Learn from Whitney.
Oh, is that what? Yeah, that's what killed her, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's like just you don't take anything like that before you go into water.
Well, actually, yeah,
That's
it
not
should be
good.
afterwards. Yeah, because the water will help you relax, and then you take the medication later.
And then you soothe and doze off, and because you're medicated, the chances of you waking up naturally on your own.
Yeah.
He's like, don't do it. Just don't do it.
Dutch oven artisan bread. Well, Cassie, that sounds delightful.
Oh,
I'm very hungry now.
List of things I can't have.
Butter tart and bread.
Oh God!
You know what I did yesterday? I indulged. I was at work, and I was like, I need a snack, and I bring something with me, and I didn't yesterday. And I'm like, I'll run down to the canteen and I'll get a muffin, saw a muffin, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? I'm gonna break the bank open and do it. I had a salted caramel cheesecake. It was small. It was like a little, a little serving size. It's in a cup. It was like $6.75 though, so it wasn't cheap. And that was delightful. But then I had a muffin to get a little bit, So yeah, it was. But it's like I had cheesecake like that recently. I was at a function with Bridget, and that was the dessert. And oh my goodness, it was good. And then somebody's like, "Oh, there's an extra dessert here. Paul, do you want this?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." And I'm not a guy to eat sweets.
No, you're not.
But if you put a nice cheesecake in front of me and I'm craving it, I'm going to eat it all. So I had 2 helpings, and then somebody offered me a third, and I'm like, nope, I'm going to push back from the table. As much as I would enjoy that, I think my body would hate me in the morning. So I won't do that.
You have far more discipline than do I.
I'm just, again, not a big sugar guy.
Well,
But
I'm not a big
cheesecake I do like from time to time.
Well, that's the thing. Is I am somewhat of a sugar guy, but I am definitely a cheese guy.
Oh yeah,
definitely a cheese guy. Yes, cheese is my bacon.
Ah, well,
right. Yeah. So it's like, oh, you mean? Wait a minute, it's cake, but it's made of cheese.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
It's like taking all my clothes and hoping it's in a tub so I could like jump into it and bathe. This is the life.
If you say so. Bathing in cheesecake. Never done that.
There are. I'm sure there are far worse things.
Oh, I'm absolutely sure there is. Yeah. Absolutely sure there is.
Oh my God! Yes.
Dip it down.
I had that picture that Bette Midler made famous, where she's naked and there was like a whole bunch of roses all over the place, and they're strategically placed on her body so that you don't see.
Yeah,
because she's sort of like holding herself, sort of like this.
I have a photo, a print of Drew Barrymore like that, but she's using daisies.
Yes, I have a friend that recreated that with donuts. It's true.
Boston cream or
whole bunch, every different kind.
So I'm thinking you'd need Boston creams up here. if you're female.
Yes, right? Yes, indeed.
And if you're male, you do old fashioned plain on the no. Ring toss.
Oh my God. I'm just like thinking, it's like, oh my God, so many donuts. And I know that those donuts did not give their lives uneaten. So I'm just wondering who ate them all, because my friend Sean, who did that, he's about like 6'3" and like 215, 220.
No, he's a big fella.
Yeah. So that's a lot of donuts. Because you have to pull out wide to get all of that body in a shot.
Yes,
and to have the whole shot filled with donuts, it's like somebody ate those at some point. All of those.
I don't want to eat a donut that's been on another human being.
I'm guessing he saved those ones for himself.
Yeah, probably. Well,
I licked it. It's mine. I wore it. It's mine.
I guess I've never worn a donut
Earrings.
intentionally. I guess. All right,
But
I'm gonna go see a man about a horse, and then
okay.
see if I can get somebody over here to bring us some food or
Yes.
something.
Yes.
And, I will be back in just a couple moments,
All right.
and I'll see you soon.
All right. Say hello to the horse.
I will.
Okay. All right, kids and cubs. Let's see if I can see what you're saying in the chat. It's kind of tricky because when I look into the camera, I get the light, and then I look back to the chat, and I have to wait for the effect of the light to sort of fade a little bit. And no, I can't at the moment. It's taking too long for my eyes to adjust. Ah, that's okay. That's all right. I heard see somebody who wrote sprinkles. However, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. All right, kids and cubs. How are you doing in terms of Christmas preparations for those of you who are celebrating? Because we're closing in here. I think fewer than 5 days, or about 5 days or so, until Santa comes to town. I have to say, I am not ready at all, at all, in any way, shape, or form. I was talking to my beaver sweetie the other day, and it's like I told him, it's like I just, you know, thought of preparing or cooking anything, or I don't even have a list of gifts for people. I don't even have a list of gifts for him. And normally, when this time of year comes down, I got a list as long as my forearm, of different things I can get. I don't even have a thing. I've got two things on a list that I remember him saying that he wants. It's been trickier buying him gifts since he's graduated from his PhD because, well, now that at the end of the year he has net positive revenue rather than net negative because he's not a student anymore. When he wants something, he just buys it. Before he used to say what he would like, and then I would have this long list and I could pick. But now he never says what he wants because when he wants something, he just goes ahead and buys it for himself. That makes gift shopping really hard because all I had to do was listen to him talk, and then eventually he would drop like so many hints. Then half the time he wouldn't even remember that he was dropping the hints, and then it's like, "How did you know I want this?" It's like you talked about it a lot. So yeah, today is this year's a little trickier, and like I haven't even started any Christmas cooking in any way, shape, or form, and there are still a couple of things on my to-do list before I can even start thinking about things Christmas to get done. So it's it's a little weird because usually I'm in the spirit way before, and this year I feel like not quite there yet. It just right now every day is just feeling sort of like a normal weekday or weekend day, and not the lead up to a beautiful celebration. And we have plans and all that good stuff, and but yeah, it's just I don't know. I'm not for some reason feeling Christmas yet. Which is odd for me. I'm normally feeling it a whole lot sooner than this, but just life has been extremely busy over the past bit. But yeah, just wondering how things are for you. Are you looking forward to it this year? Are you ahead of schedule, behind schedule a little bit? Uh, are you nervous? Are you chill? All that good stuff. But I'd love to hear it. I'd love to read it. And again, if my eyes could adjust, I could see what you're saying. All right. I have somebody here saying I need to save money, but I can't tell who that is. I got lucky in with at New York Fries, the works with queso. Oh, okay. All right. I'm not sure what that refers to. Uh, yeah. Nope. I can't. Sorry, I can't make it out from here. Everything. And Mr. Grizzly is back, which means it is my turn to relay off. So, Mr. Grizzly, I will just hand it off to you.
How about now? Do you hear me now? Hmm. I don't know what's going on. Nope, didn't reboot everything. Well, I rebooted before I got here. Everything is, yeah, weird. We should be operational now. You can hear me again? I don't know why that happened because everything was good. It just, I don't know, went sideways. I don't know. Weird. Everything checked out here. All my levels were good. Sound system was good. Mixing console was good. Audio was good. Levels were fine. It just couldn't hear anything when I switched off a camera, which is weird because the sound doesn't come through the camera. So why it would do that, I don't know. Very weird. All right. Well, we're back up and running. Yeah, I don't know. It should have been operational, but it wasn't. But we're back again, so that's all that really matters. Wasn't muted. There was no mute. Everything was operational. System was good. Levels were good on my mixing console. Levels were good on Restream. It was when I shut off Mr. Beaver's camera, for some reason you weren't getting audio, which makes no sense because the audio doesn't go through the camera. It's a separate thing altogether. So anyway. Yeah, we're back. That's all that matters. A little cold?
Yeah, very cold.
Yeah, it's a little chilly back here. What did I order? A club sandwich. I got a club sandwich on the way. And looking forward to it because I am hungry.
Me too. Supper is a long ways away.
Yeah. A couple of hours from now, I guess. Yeah. All right.
I made supper last night.
Oh.
It's a long ways away.
I ate from last night to now, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. You didn't have breakfast today?
Not really. Just had a bowl of cereal, but I was I woke up hungrier than that. But again, just had too much to do, unfortunately, and I knew I was going to be eating here, so I didn't want to eat too much and spoil my appetite.
Playing with 3D. In the middle of an online chat with my kids one day, my mic suddenly decided it was a set of speakers. Took me an hour to troubleshoot it.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I have learned today something new. When I switched your camera off because you stepped out of frame, it shut the audio off, which makes no sense because the audio does not go through the camera.
Really? For everyone?
Yeah, it muted it. They're like, you're muted. And I'm like, no, everything's live here. I got levels here. I got levels on the screen. I got levels everywhere, but nobody could hear me. So, yeah, it seems because you're the primary camera, you're camera number one. For some reason, if that camera goes off, nobody hears anything.
Oh.
Bizarre.
Okay. I mean, I kind of understand that. But
yeah, I'm the secondary camera, so if I switch it off, and there's on a fundamental level that makes sense.
Yes.
Except the audio doesn't go through the camera.
Right.
So, huh?
Yeah, that's a weird thing. System, you have to program it. So if the first camera is off, then don't put any sound because nothing's broadcasting. It's like, you don't know that.
Yeah, but it's a quirk with Restream because look, there's our audio. Audio is separate from the video.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, we're not using the camera mics. We're using the separate audio mics.
Right.
So anyway, whatever. It's a quirk with Restream, I guess.
A vagary of the system, as they say.
Did you order some food?
I did indeed.
Okay.
Yes. It is going to be demolished when it arrives.
Make an adjustment here on this. See, I've got different settings on this light fixture. There we go. Let's see which. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a little. I don't care for that.
That's weird.
Oh, well, that's blue. I don't like that. There, that's nice. Yeah, see, it's no color. No, there we go. Yeah, we'll stick with that.
Yeah.
The light you have is much the same sort of tone.
Okay.
It's just a little smaller.
Perfect. Oh,
that's my club sandwich.
Yes.
I'll take that. Oh, boy.
Oh, that looks good. Let's give that a little 3D action. Would you like a club sandwich? Ooh.
I thought I ordered salad, fries, whatever. I really don't care. It's a club sandwich.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
That looks real good. All right. So yeah, you said that you're not Sorry, when I was walking away that Christmas, you're not even started your shopping or something.
No, no, I'm not buying anybody gifts.
Okay.
I get something for Bridget, but that's it. I stopped a couple of years ago. It got to be too much money, and now, even though I have a little bit of money now, a very little bit, I'm still trying to recover from the last year of no
Right.
real income, right? So all my savings was drained to just stay afloat.
Right.
So it's trying to rebuild all of that. So yeah, I'm not, no, no. And that and the fact that my nieces and nephews have 100 times more than I ever had when I was their
Yes.
age. So no, no. Last time I got them gifts, I got them prepaid debit cards.
Right.
And I can't. I'm not doing it this year. I just can't. I can't. I didn't do it last year because I was unemployed, and this year I'm trying to recover from the year that was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Still, like I was telling everyone, I still haven't been able to think of anything for Alex
oh no,
at all. No, not this year. I haven't even started thinking about gifts, which I need to get on that at some point. It's like we're only the 20th. Oh, it was the 20th. I know he's probably not watching, but Steve, happy birthday. Bonne fête. So, December 20th, whenever when we were living in the same city, we would always end up celebrating his birthday on June 20th because it's like, well, December 20th, that's not, it's like, your birthday kind of gets the short shit. Thank you. The short shrift. So I was like, we'll celebrate your half birthdays. Because as I don't know. I mean, I know not everybody's like me, because there's some people that don't want anybody to acknowledge their birthdays at all and all that kind of stuff. But for me, it's like my birthday is my favorite day of the year, right? It's the only day. Every other day of the year, I act like it's all about me, but on my birthday, it actually is all about me.
Mm.
I don't. But your birthday is the day that it is definitely all about you. It's like you get one. So it's like, let's have it. So I'm a big fan of my birthday.
I stopped caring about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. I literally don't care. I don't give a damn. Like I really, whatever. It's just another day to me.
Mm.
Maybe I'll celebrate at 60, but I really don't care anymore. It just, like whatever. If somebody wants to get together, hey, cool, thanks. I don't care. And I don't know what it was. I don't care. Almost to the point where, please, just let's go to lunch or something. I don't give a damn.
Right.
It's just another day.
Right. No, I can see that. Like I said, but both I see perfectly, both being perfectly reasonable. But I've I don't know. It's like, but I get happy and I get excited when my birthday's coming. But again, mine's in May, which is like wonderful. It's far enough away from Christmas, and it's far enough away from Valentine's Day. It's far enough, so it's like a gift right in the middle, because it's like we have lots of other occasions, but I don't get gifts for them. So right, there's no Father's Day for me. There's no Mother's Day for me. We don't give gifts for Canada Day. We don't give gifts for Labor Day. Because I don't trick or treat anymore. So we're going a while now.
Well, I had somebody last year wish me a happy Father's Day, and I went, I don't have any children. You have a dog. And she thinks, because Bridget started referring to me as Daddy to Lola. She'd say, "Go see Daddy."
Right.
Lola thinks that's my name.
Right.
She thinks my name is Daddy. So I respond to her like, Daddy wants you, because she thinks that's my name. But I'm like, I take care of her like she's my child. And I think I understand for the first time in my life what parents must feel when they have to leave their children. Because when I had to go to Calgary last week, I was getting ready to go. I was in tears saying goodbye to her. It was heartbreaking to me. So I'm like, oh, maybe this is what it feels like to be a parent. But I'm not a parent. I'm her caretaker. I'm not a father, Anyway, that's my thing. Maybe it's I might be mildly autistic. I don't even know anymore.
No, but I mean, it is true. I mean, pets are family, but yes, you
She thinks my name is Daddy.
Yes. The role of a parent is definitely much different.
I think so.
Yes. But then again, right? It's someone to care for. Ooh, we got a beep. A bloop.
So it's Dan trying to join again. I sent him the link.
All right.
Okay, Dan. We see your image, so I don't know if the camera's working. Don't see
Or the microphone.
the mic doesn't seem to be working.
Oh no. Ah.
Yeah, a little frustrating.
We got further and yet not all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Title of my autobiography. No.
I'm not gonna. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. All right, Dan. Can we hear you? Let me see what your microphone is saying. It says no devices available for microphone. So I don't know what's going on there.
Huh.
Yeah. One of those weird, quirky things with the tech. Sometimes it does what you want it to. Sometimes it doesn't work at all.
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. I would love to chat with them.
Oh, he might try again.
Yeah. Oh, darn.
What's going on here?
What's happening? Oh, okay. All right. Whew. So I'm sorry, kids. For those who have joined since we've started, as you can hear in my voice, I'm a little stuffed up, so my brain's a little slow in terms of coming up with fresh topics and being able to just keep the conversation going. I'm usually a little better than that, but today I'm running on lower resources. I'm a bit foggy. Man, I had a lovely chat the other day. Had an opportunity to go on Laura's show, which was always nice. I always love spending time with her. She's been very good to us this year in terms of I think once a month over the course of the year. Now she's given us an opportunity for some visibility, which was very kind of her, and to expose us to her audience. And if there's anybody that's joining us today who found us through the O Show, welcome. Glad that you're here, and thanks for taking some time to discover us as well outside our appearances there. But yeah, she's I had a chance to have to break bread with her at one point this year, also, which was nice. Yeah, she was supposed to come to the show, Guys and Dolls, but unfortunately, there was a neighbor who to whom they were very close, who was pretty much like family, who had passed away. And they had to change plans at the very, very last second. Like I think it was like the day before they were to come.
That's a bummer.
It is a bummer because they had.
I mean, for them.
Well, yeah, for everything all around. I mean, he's like you're losing a friend and someone passes away, but you've also like paid for everything and made all the reservations and all that kind of stuff, and it's too late to change them. And so it was but yeah, this is someone that like I said, a neighbor that is pretty much like family, and apparently her husband and him are very, very, very close. So it was it hit hard. It hit hard.
Sorry to hear that. Would you pass me a serviette, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And excellent. There we go. I'll just grab one or two. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, your food's here now too, so we can take turns noshing. Huh? Have a bit of a Christmas lunch. What did you get?
My standard Chipotle chicken burger.
Oh yes, very tasty.
On gluten-free bun with the fries and extra Chipotle mayo because I like things spicy.
Oh, should have sent a link out to our old pal Jake.
Oh yes, yeah. I've been trying to reach out, but he hasn't been responding. I don't know
I haven't talked
if anything's going on at his end.
I haven't talked with him in a while, so I don't know what's going on. I'm a little concerned.
Because usually he's very responsive and hasn't been the last little while.
I'm just having an SNL NPR moment.
Oh, okay.
The SNL with Pete Schweddy.
Yes.
Your balls are
extremely shreddy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very tasty.
I see that.
Your muffin is much moister than I thought it would be. It's a little bit salty at the same time.
Oh, it's my grandmother's recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Betty White. One would not expect somebody of your advanced age to have a muffin that's so moist. It's funny. It's funny.
Oh, God. Oh, man. I think I might be a little juvenile today. Ooh, yum. Oh, this is hitting the spot. I was very hungry.
Yeah, it was a little bit. I was approaching the famished state. Wasn't quite there, but not sure if this.
Is famished more than ravenous or less?
I think less than ravenous.
Less than ravenous.
Ravenous is like vicious. If you don't feed me now, somebody gets hurt.
Okay. So, was it that ravenous yet?
No. I wasn't getting hangry. You can tell when I get hangry because my entire appearance changes. I kind of have a scowl and look angry and pissed off because I am. When I get hangry, I get angry and pissed off. Nobody wants a hangry grizzly.
Oh, God, no.
It could be dangerous.
It is. You stop. Go forage.
What? Go get yourself some food, man. I was like, yeah. What time is it? 2:45. Wow. Time's is zipping along here.
It is indeed. Oh, yum, yum. All right. After. Oh, there's the next. Okay.
Yeah, they're right in front of you, man. Right in front of you.
There we go. These glasses are weird because I'm farsighted.
Mm-hmm.
So I have them here so I can try to hopefully pick up a few things off the chat. But it's like anything nearby. I can't actually zip my coat with the glasses on. For some reason, I can't get it through the thing.
Well, when I was skiing last week, I was wearing contacts because I don't like to wear my glasses under ski goggles. I find it uncomfortable. They go, oh no, these are. I know they're supposed to fit, but I find it uncomfortable. And you got 2 layers to fog up.
Right.
So I put my contacts in, and it's like, if I want to look at anything on my phone, it's kind of like, okay, how much further? No, okay, now everything's too small, but it's in focus. It's like, It's kind of funny. Oh, yes.
There we go. Oh my God, I already drank my local lager.
No, it's right there.
No, I
Oh, you
emptied it.
finished one. Yeah.
I didn't order a second one, so is that one yours?
No, I ordered a round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well,
No,
thank you.
This is mine, that's yours. I ain't paying for it, but
Oh, okay.
I just made sure you got your food and drink.
So, therefore, you will drink beer. I've been voluntold. Oh, what a terrible burden. How will I
Yes.
ever survive this monumental task? Oh, drinking beer. Woe is me.
There are worse things.
There are many worse things. Oh, my God. The other day, we had the men's Christmas party at our curling club. And it was like $40 for the meal, but it came with 2 drink tickets. Like, it's everybody at the table. It's like, what are you going to do with 2 drink tickets?
Everybody's wanting to get them from you.
Right. Pretty much. And it's like, well, you see, the trick is to have the first one as soon as you walk through the door.
Mm.
And that way, we're here for like, 2 to 2.5 hours for dining. So like this, then the last half hour, I have the second one, and then I'm fine.
That balances out, I guess. Yeah.
Well, because when I have them one after another, I get a little loopy. So I need to space them out. But it was like they were all convinced that there was no way I was going to be able to have 2 over the course of the evening.
Well, you pulled the wool over their eyes on that one, didn't you?
I did, because I'm a planner. I'm a pragmatist.
I don't think you're going to be able to finish those. Oh yes, I will. I'm here for 3 hours. I'll have one now, one later. We'll be
Yep.
good.
I'm here for 3 hours and I've already got one down.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
I'm losing all my fries. They're falling overboard.
That happens. I'm enjoying the sandwich. It's a good club sandwich. Doesn't everybody enjoy a good club?
Yep.
It's like Mitch Hedberg used to do a thing. He says, I met this guy. He says, I like sandwiches. I like sandwiches too. How do you like them? I like them with 3 pieces of bread. He goes, oh, that's great. How do you like it cut? I like it cut crisscross. He goes, that is outstanding. We should form a club. Club sandwich.
I love that.
I miss it. I miss Mitch Hedberg. I'm sad he succumbed to his addictions and it took his life because his comedy was brilliant. It's like whenever I'm really hungry and I want 10,000 of something, a bowl of rice is just the perfect meal.
10,000 of something.
It's like an escalator can never be out of order. Thank you for the stairs. It's a convenience. You're like, well, yeah, and like an elevator, if it stops working, you're stuck. Escalator, if you are able to walk,
Right.
you can use it. Now, if you use a wheelchair, you're screwed. You're screwed. But thank you for the convenience. My goodness, that loaf of look at how big.
I know. I was thinking that.
That loaf of bread must have been humongous because, like, I probably won't finish those fries because the sandwich was just so tremendous. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
There you go. I was watching that on the plate. It was that's a big piece of bread.
Mm-hmm. The moist maker?
The moist maker?
I don't know. Saucy wrote that. Is that like the fresh maker? Mentos?
Moist maker. I wish I knew what that was about. I missed
it all
somewhere.
together.
Yeah.
It is indeed a club sandwich.
Oh, this is so good.
I'm just chilling out. Christmas time. I didn't really have a chance. I was so preoccupied this week. I wanted to try and promote this, get this out to a little bit more people, so we could get an audience here in like a live, interactive thing. Maybe at some point in time we can do something like that. I think we'd have to really promote it to say, yeah, come on out. We want people to show up and be here in person to join us and not just be us. I don't want that. I mean, folks can just sit in the background. They don't have to appear on camera.
Right.
If you want to make a comment, we can hand you a wireless mic and you can say something. We don't have to put a camera on you.
Right.
And I understand a lot of people don't want to be on camera. I get it, and I'm totally fine and accepting. But it'd be great if we had some people just, to be in the audience here, sort of a live studio audience.
Yeah, that would be fun.
We did that when we did the mental health walk.
Yes, exactly.
We had a good crowd. That was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, because it was a different energy, and like you said, there were some interactions back and forth that made things a little more lively and interesting. Pardon me, I have to cough. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Well, I think it might be time for a costume change.
Oh,
yes.
What are you doing?
Well, see, I decided to get fully in the spirit this year.
Oh, you've got some antlers, do you?
I do. I do.
We'll just back it out here. There we go.
Because what's a show without a good costume change? Just ask Diana Ross.
Hadn't occurred to me.
Oh, yeah, you always have to plan for a costume change.
I hadn't planned for it.
That's why you keep me around.
I guess. Yeah. Well, you're the theater guy, right? I'm just a slug. who eats sandwiches.
Oh, well, right now I'm joining you in slugdom because I'm loving this sandwich.
It's very moist. On Friends, Monica makes Ross a turkey sandwich with a piece of gravy-soaked bread in the middle.
Ooh.
Is that the moist maker?
Ah.
The moist maker.
Interesting. Okay, I could see that. I could see that.
So now I've got the Mentos theme song in my head. What goes better in life? Mentos. Da, 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 do 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 da da la 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 la. Yeah, I've got that song in my head now. But the only video I see is Futos, the Foo Fighters video with Mentos.
Yes. Yes.
So the audio is the Mentos song, but the video in my head that I'm playing over and over again is the Foo Fighters video. Futos.
That was a really smart video.
Mm-hmm.
Very clever. I don't even remember what song it is. I remember the video and I don't remember what song it is. That's terrible, isn't it?
Big Me.
Pardon?
The song was Big Me. Well, I talk about... Anyway. Oh, interesting.
Right.
German engineer Michaela Benthaus has become the first person with paraplegia to travel to space,
Wow.
ditching her wheelchair for a suborbital trip in Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin rocket. Cool.
Okay. That's cool.
Huh.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you know? I was watching the Grand Slam of curling last night.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. And it's Brad Gushu is retiring this year. So it's his last Grand Slam that he's playing. And Devin Haru's there. He's got the contract with Grand Slam of curling as well. And they're also starting a mixed league, like 6 competitive teams where it's like men and women playing together. And they announced the captains and the GMs and stuff like that to go with that. But he was interviewing someone after the show, and it seems that in Tabor, I think it is.
Alberta?
Yeah.
That's where Jimmy's from.
Oh, okay. It seems that in Tabor, there's a curling rink and hockey rink in the same building, and both are like sort of one next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the Zamboni exploded, took out the wall in between like both of them, and
Never heard of that before.
yeah. So it's like, and, like the curling club in a lot of small communities is like, the same thing as the community center, right? Like a lot of people have their, their weddings there, or different types of things as well. It's not just a curling space. So it's but yeah, it's just apparently the Zamboni went kaboom. It took the wall out. They showed one picture, and it's like you can see there's like a big massive hole between them, and it's like I hope there's people going to step up to help them pay to fix that, because I'm sure that's going to be a rather big job.
Well, I'm sure they'd be insured for that. Then again, who knows?
Yeah.
It's Tabor. I'm told Tabor's a little unique. Never been, so I don't have an opinion. Tabor, Alberta, home to the best corn in Canada, according to Cassie.
Oh, okay. Well, I will take her word for it.
Everybody loves a good corno. Anyway.
Have you shucked today?
That's good. You got me. You got me. My mouth was open. That was a good one. Yeah.
Oh my god. Apparently there is a musical out there called Shucked.
I can believe it.
It came out a couple of years ago. Apparently it's good. It would seem. I don't know much about it. I just know that it won a few Tonys, but that's about it. But apparently it actually is a musical about corn.
Oh, well, I've never been to Tabor, but even Jimmy says it's kind of locked into a certain time frame, apparently. I don't know, so I can't diss it because I've never been. So I don't have an opinion, but I'm told that it's a unique spot. I'm told Father's Day is very confusing apparently in Tabor.
Oh my.
I've been to towns like that in my
Oh my.
lifetime. I've never been there, so I don't know.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. What was it? The guy guy on the plane who says, "Hey, my sister's pregnant." Everybody's like, "Hey, congratulations!" He goes, "I'm going to be a father." It's a joke, but it's funny because everybody's like, "Hey, congratulations! I'm going to be a father."
It's like Schitt's Creek with the billboard. Don't worry, it's his sister.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's his sister.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's his sister. What?
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm leaking again. Whew. There we go. Oh, so is there a? I'm sure you're spending time with the parents and everything this year.
No,
No. Oh, okay.
no, they're going down to my other sister's place in near Grafton. So somebody's trying to join. I heard the beep. I don't see anybody yet, though, so we'll wait a second here. Yeah, no, they're going down to my sister's place for Christmas.
Okay.
So, yeah, as I'm going to see my parents tomorrow.
Okay. Excuse me. I just have to go off camera for a bit.
Okay, Dan is trying to join. It looks like he's got a mic now. Oh, and he just disappeared. He had a mic, and then it went away. So I don't know what happened there. A bassilope? What is a bassilope?
I've never heard of that.
A bassilope. I don't know what that is. Okay, Dan's trying to join. Okay,
All right.
I can see it. We got something that shows a mic. The mic's muted, but it shows a mic. Okay, no, I think it's going to work this time.
Okay.
Can you hear us, sir?
Oh no.
Let's see. It says mic. Default
Okay,
speakerphone. No, it was there. I don't know what happened. Well,
Oh,
try again.
well,
Try
he's
again.
getting closer.
Yeah, we're almost there. Technologically speaking, we're almost there.
So yeah, I'm. We're going to. Sorry. Let me start that sentence for the third time. My beaver sweetie did not go on the ski trip with his family in order to do more science. On the upside, he had his contract extended for a month.
Oh, right.
I found out on the day that he was supposed to leave, so I had asked him. I said, "Well, are you going to go on the ski trip now that you can?" And it's sort of like, "No, I think I'm just going to stay here and do the stuff."
Oh, okay.
Which surprised me because my beaver sweetie is not the one typically to choose duty over fun.
This is new then.
Yes. Well, not new. I've seen him do it before, but this one was a big competition for him, right? Skiing and family time, and he's the one that specifically asked if they could organize a trip to the Massif, and that's where they went. Versus science, which is his very, very, very happy place.
I'm dying to go to the Massif. I've never been.
Yeah, neither have I, and I wasn't going to go on this one because it's way above my abilities. Oh man. So yeah, he's got an extra month to finish his stuff, which is cool, and that lets us breathe a little easier because a lot of what we were doing at home was oriented towards making life as easy and as possible for him, so that he can spend as much time as possible in the lab to get as much work done possible before the deadline. So it's that will give us that. That's one of the other reasons why there's been not much thought of Christmas, because he had the spot in the lab until the 23rd. Technically, it was till the end of the month, but they weren't going to open the lab between Christmas and New Year's. So it's the 23rd was a firm deadline in that sense. So yeah, he has a little more time, which is good. Pardon me.
Are you sneezing, wheezing?
Not wheezing yet,
Oh,
but definitely sneezing. Oh boy. So yeah, he's feeling good about that, and I think he might be done now. I think that he was invigilating for exams as well, because class instruction time has stopped. But he was sitting there going, darn, I should have never said yes to invigilating because it takes a chunk out of my day when I should just be in the lab all the time.
What is invigilating?
Supervising when people are writing exams. Make sure that they don't
I've
cheat,
never heard
or if
that
there's a
term
question.
before. Invigilating.
That's what it's called. He holds vigil while people are.
Oh, a vigil.
Yes.
Vigilating. I heard invigilating.
So I thought that's what it was called. Invigilating.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I just, again,
I don't know.
Never heard that word before.
Again,
TIL.
it's a new word for me in English, so I don't know. In French, we just say supervision, supervise the exam. But yeah, so he's been doing a lot of that to end this course, this period of the year, and yeah, but yeah, things are going well. I don't know if you heard, but his patent did go through, so he's got it now.
Well, cool.
They contacted him, and apparently they had whoever was evaluating, I guess, maybe have been a little bit behind schedule. Sort of like, I have to meet my quota, so this one is ready to go. Please let us know in a couple of days whether or not you want it to go. It's like, yes, we do. We've been waiting 5 years. Let's go.
So what does that mean now? Does he need to form like a company to get this up and off the ground? Or?
If he was doing it alone, yes, but given that he's doing it through the university takes 50%. But
still, they have the financial wherewithal to get this up and operational.
Absolutely. And and then the rest gets separated between the three researchers.
Well, and because he owns the patent, he get the lion's share in the end, does he not?
Yes and no. It's normally that type of thing is equal unless the researchers decide among themselves to separate it differently. But there's no set pattern.
Either way, he's getting 50% of something that could be very, very lucrative and help the planet.
He's getting 1/3 of 50%.
1/3 of 50%.
Yeah.
Oh, because there's two other scientists.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's two other scientists.
Well, still. But having McGill Queen's University. Wow. Different schools, different cities. Having Queen's University behind you and promoting your research, and they have the power and push and political pull to do this. Hopefully, this will help make a huge change.
Yep.
Because one of the things that I hear people talk about all the time, I get an electric car, but how do you recycle the battery? Well, let me tell you something, actually. I know somebody, and he has a patent. Legitimately now, the patent is his. So,
yeah, still a couple of more days or months. They have a fee to pay by a certain date, and then once they do that, there's a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden, then it becomes actionable. So, not fully actionable yet, but absolutely signed, sealed, and delivered. He does have it, and now there's just a few formalities. So, the interesting part is that he might end up getting a second patent out of it, though, because in order to go fast, they wanted some things taken out. But he and the university truly believe that those things are patentable, so they're going to be filing a new application with the things they removed on this one, and try to get that one approved as well. So he might end up with two, actually. So, apparently, there's people at another university that had discovered something similar to he did. Yeah, something similar to he, but using a different chemical compound and a slightly different process. And but Alex was there before. But there are things that they have in theirs which was accepted that. Yeah, Alex is sitting there going like, this type of stuff never should have been accepted as a patent. So, but if that's there, then yes, then our second claim then definitely should be accepted at some point. But it seems that they're going to, in order to have gotten the patent now, they decided to hive it off, and so that they can argue that separately on their own. And so they have a meeting with the university to see if they are going to go ahead with it. But right now it seems rather positive, because at first it was sort of like, no, there's nothing there. Now they've sort of started talking, well, maybe we actually should have a meeting about this. There might actually be something there.
Well, we were able to see you there, Dan, but it looked like your mic was muted for some reason on your end. But it was functioning. It was just muted. So I don't know if you want to try again. But technologically speaking, sometimes things just don't pan out the way we want them to.
Yep, indeed. Oh, that's a shame.
And what kind of phone? If you're using an iPhone, you don't want to use the Safari browser. You want to use the Chrome browser, and you don't want to use iPod or the earpieces. They don't work well with Restream. Apple doesn't play well with others. I was surprised and impressed that this little Mac Mini computer works as well as it does. with Restream, because Restream is notorious for not liking Apple product. But before I purchased it, I did a lot of research and made sure that it would do what I need it to do, and it's been very successful.
Yep.
It's going on 2 years now, I think,
I think so. Yeah.
and it just works. It just works. When we have technical glitches, 99 out of 100 times, it's not our computers.
No, it's the streaming platform.
It's the streaming software. Yeah. These computers, again, they weren't expensive, and they just work. They just work.
Yep. No, rather reliable. I'm very happy with them.
And so tiny.
Purchase.
Like I literally bring my computer from home to operate here. I don't need a laptop because it's smaller than my laptop.
Yep.
Right? Smaller and lighter than my laptop. So I just bring it in, plug it in. We're good to go.
Yep. It was a good choice. I'm glad you recommended it.
Yeah. Well, I read so much about it, and now they have the new version. Well, they've got two new versions. There's the M5 Mac Mini, which is literally about a quarter of the size of this. It's a little thicker, but it's much smaller, and apparently it's way better. But the thing is like, is it going to make a difference in what we do every day? And as I read and I talked to, and they're like, no, just there's no reason to upgrade. It's like, unless we're running graphic intensive stuff, there's no need to get the Mac Studio. There just isn't. And the content we create, we do record stuff, but we record it through Restream, so it's on their servers. We can just play it whenever we want.
Right.
I mean, it's just, we don't need more than what we have. And I'm like, I'm glad of that, because when I was looking at replacing my Windows box, I was going to have to spend $3,000 or $4,000, and I just didn't want to do that.
Right. Right.
Well, there are other options. StreamYard is another option, Saucy. And we might look into that soon. We've got some things on the horizon. I don't know. We're going to be switching some stuff around in the near future. I just don't know. We don't have a set date on certain things yet. And there was another platform we were looking at, and it was going to use Restream, but their version is lesser than the one we're currently using, and we couldn't run all of the things on that we wanted to. So, maybe I could get a StreamYard. I have a StreamYard account. I could just go pro on it, and but the budget's tight right now. OBS is great, Tim, but OBS doesn't stream to multiple platforms, which is why we use Restream. Now, you can use a Restream feed through OBS. OBS, I use that when I produce my ASMR shows, and sometimes I'll do a grizzly growl on OBS because there's things I can do with it. I can set up another webcam and focus on a live video feed behind me, so I could actually have like a news function playing, and I could anyway.
Yeah.
But we're not really using OBS to do this production, because it just adds another level of production and more technical complications, if you will, that we're trying to avoid, because it's already technical enough as it is.
Yes.
And the beauty of Restream is you launch it, you have all your stuff preloaded or ready to go, and it's simple. For the learning curve wise, I mean, I can run anything, because I've tried them all, Ecamm, and there's multiple ones that I use. And if I was producing for somebody else, that would be easy too. But just using the Restream Studio software is more than enough, because it does everything we need it to do. Mr. Beaver is very comfortable with it now. He doesn't need me to hold his hand on it, which is good, because how can I do that? I'm at work at 6 a.m. now. So yeah, we're going to stick with it for the time being, but we might look at StreamYard at some point in the future. But like I said, I use OBS frequently. It's good. It's great software. And I've used Ecamm a little bit, which is exclusive to Macintosh. You can't get it for Windows. I'm not in love with the interface. It's got, it's going to sound funny, but it's got too many windows.
Yeah.
Like literally, there's a screen for everything. That's like, okay, we want to simplify it. We want to simplify it. Maybe someday, and that's the plan, was to eventually hire a full-time producer to take care of that. But we don't have a budget for it. So that's just how it is.
It would certainly be handy.
It'd be
Very,
great,
very
but
handy.
it's just there's no budget for it.
Yeah.
There's not enough money in it.
No. Oh, someday.
Someday.
Yeah. As we keep
We
growing.
have our subscription numbers are up. We're 20 28,000?
Yeah, 28,400, I think. Last time I
Something like
looked.
that. But we need more viewers. That's what generates the revenue.
Yeah.
Having the subscribers helps, but we need more people to view the program.
Yeah.
That's where the revenue is generated from. The more viewers, the more advertising dollars. The more advertising dollars, the more we can put back into the show.
Yeah.
I mean, right now we're in a negative, like we're in the red,
Yep.
because I spend more money on it than I get out of it.
Yep.
So
we have
you don't need to hear that, but I'm just sharing.
We have with regard, sorry, pardon. With regard to that, we have how would you put? I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
Well, the new sort of organization we're going to be working with, is that what you're referring to?
No. It was something you were just talking about in that thing.
Having the money to hire a producer full time?
Yeah, not that. I don't know. You said something and it sparked something and it just went poof and then disappeared.
That happens when you get old.
Yes.
We forget things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm keenly aware that it's happening. Oh man. Yeah. It's we were hoping like I said, to because we're not, for those of you who may not be aware, we're not officially with Crier anymore. We haven't been with it for some time, even though our end credits, still.
No, I took that out.
Yeah, you took that out. But
Yeah.
we're saying it for a while because Crier shut down. I think was it last November or something.
January.
January officially. Yeah, we got the notice in November. We were trying to join another network that was going to specialize in all things politics, but they had other avenues that they were going down as well.
Have you spoken to them recently? Because I haven't.
I have written and I have not heard anything.
Fair enough. They're probably quite busy with
yes, no doubt.
what they're setting up.
But it's it delays the transition. So at the moment, and I think it is probably, like I said, since was it February, January?
January.
Yes, it's January. We've been totally independent.
Other than the fact that we're still using Dean's Restream account.
Yes, which he's fortunately allowed us.
Yeah. I guess it's paid up for a certain amount, and eventually they'll just say, you can't do these things. So that's when we'd have to make the switch. So.
Yeah, but other than that, it's been independent was easier when we were just doing a recorded podcast when one was coming out a week. This is a little trickier. And it's demanded a little more. And there's other things that we had wanted to do to get advance on. I was really hoping to find someone to do merch for us, and I thought I had found someone here in Kingston, that could do a wide variety of things, and with which you could set up an ongoing contract, right? And
didn't pan out.
Again, it's like we were talking, and then just no responses came after. At one point, it just stopped. So we have plans, but yes, the transition from one provider or one distributor to another has not happened, and there's a big gap. We, I guess, assuming that would happen at some point, we didn't really act on it all that much. But I might have to schedule some sessions to come over your place for you to show me how to edit the audio stuff.
It's a lot of work, man.
I know, but it's we need to, because it's anybody who has been donating to the show, who listens on podcast, has vanished, and our numbers have definitely taken a rather big hit.
This is the problem. I don't have the time.
Oh yeah,
like, literally, I don't.
That's it. Yeah, I know, because when you switch the type of work to that day, the window that you have it's gone. It just cuts.
It's gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and Saucy Seawitch here is saying True North Eager Beaver Media has a nice ring to it. Just saying. Oh, and that's something certainly. We'd like to get people on. Have our own network and have people on our network that we could foster and help bring along and teach them how to do this.
Yep. That was originally the goal.
That was the goal originally.
Before we got picked up for national distribution.
Correct. But it's hard to build from scratch when you don't. I mean, we don't have name recognition like Bill Kelly or Dean Blundell or anything like that, or Laura Babcock. So we have to build literally person by person, step by step. That's just the nature of it. And we've been able to do this for, what are we going on, 4 years now?
We're in our 5th season.
No, but I meant with video. With
video,
YouTube.
yes. We started in 2022.
So yeah, three and a half years now. So we're approaching. It'll be 4 years on Canada Day since we launched the channel. Our YouTube channel. You scared me on that one. I would have hit the mute button had I known. It snuck up on you. Yeah, that happened. Would it be possible to apply for a grant for funding? I don't know. I'd like to think we could do that, but I don't even know where to begin. And to be honest with you, it's like I said, 12 hours of my day is dedicated to working Lola, basically. Get up, have a shower, get up at 4 a.m., have a shower, take Lola out at 4:30, get her back at 5, get her settled, out the door at 5:15, on the train to work, start work at 6 a.m., get home around 2:30. I sit down for 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm out with Lola again for about an hour. We come back in, and I do my 4 o'clock show, if I can, trying to do the 4 o'clock thing. And that's 15 to 30 minutes is what I want to keep it right around there because it's just, I don't have the time. And then it's like, okay, get Lola fed and take her out again. So it's like, literally, it's 14 hours of my day before I have a chance to sit down and really have time to myself.
Right.
At 6 p.m. And then I go to bed at 9. Right. And then it's from 6 to 9 if I have to do laundry or, I've got that 3-hour window. And then I'm in bed at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
And I fall asleep between anywhere from 9 to 9:30, and I'm up to 4 a.m. again. So, yeah, I just don't have the time. It's what it boils down to. Yep. I don't take work home with me. It's not like that. It's just I have a busy life. And some days I feel like I'm a hamster on a treadmill, or a hamster on a wheel, I should say. It's like, time to make the donuts. I made the donuts. If you're old enough to remember that Dunkin' Donuts commercial, you know what I'm talking about. And some days it feels like that. And then other days I'm just happy to get up and go to work. And I like my job, which that's, I mean, hell, when you spend a good chunk of your life at work, you better like what you do. Yep. Otherwise, it's just miserable. And I've done stuff that was miserable, but I had to because I needed to earn a living. And now I'm at a place in my life where prior to this opportunity, I had lots of people ask me to go to work for them. And they offered me, well, it was a joke what they were offering me. I was like, no, that's a $20,000 pay cut from what I'd made last year. Are you out of your mind? Well, that's what we're paying. Well, you're not paying me that.
Right. That's
what you pay for somebody who's just got out of school and has no experience whatsoever.
Right.
And you should be paying them more too.
Right.
But you're not, I got 30 years experience. You're not paying me that. I'm not working for that. No. So I did turn down a few jobs. And then this one came along at the exact right time because I started work the day all of my funds were exhausted. I had no money left, like none. Matter of fact, my folks had to send me some money so that I could continue to feed myself and take the train to work every day until I got my first paycheck.
Right.
So yeah, that's how down to the nitty gritty I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did come at the right time then, for sure.
It landed right at the right time. And when I got the call for it, I knew I was going to get the job. It was just a question of when do I start.
Okay.
Because I think I got interviewed in late April, early May. I didn't start till July. And I knew it was going to take some time. So I was like, no, I know it's going to come through. It's just a matter of time. And I got the call and they're like, I'm like, when do I start? And this was before we went up to Yellowknife. And he's saying probably August. But then I got the call. It's like, we'll start you July 21st. And there we go. So in the rearview mirror.
And it's been a good experience so far.
Yeah, and I might have to go to Yellowknife again in a couple of weeks.
Oh, really?
For work, yeah.
Okay.
Just waiting on getting the approvals for the budget. 2 guys, there's supposed to be 3 people on this, and I'm the third. But because I'm a contractor, not an employee of the department I work for, they have to approve the funds. Once they approve the funds, then I go to my company and get them to approve the funds. Then I have to purchase my airfare.
Yeah.
and then pay for my hotel and all my meals. Then I submit all of that.
Right.
And in 2 months' time, I get reimbursed. So I'm looking at a few $1,000s I'm going to have to carry for a little while.
Right.
The flight, I could probably get a flight for a decent price, but it's the hotel. I'm there for 7 days.
Oh my.
Now we're getting a government rate for the hotel. Thank goodness, because otherwise I'd be paying $400 a night.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, wow. That'll be this summer again, or?
No. January 17th.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay. Yellowknife in January.
Talking to the guys about this that I hang out with on Wednesdays and Fridays, they're like, "Oh, it's going to be." I'm like, "Guys, I worked outside in minus 60. I have the clothing for this. I know how to dress." "Oh yeah, but it gets really cold." "I lived in northern Alberta. I can handle this." And again, I've worked outside splicing fiber in minus 60 with the wind chill.
Right.
I can deal with this. It's also a dry cold, so.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Oh, wow. Fantastic.
I don't know. So we'll see. I'm just waiting to find out.
Yeah.
Once I think my boss was telling me on Friday, it says everything looks like it's good to go.
Okay.
He's off this week because it's only a 3-day work week.
Right.
Right. So, and I mean, really, it's sort of a 2.5-day work week because Christmas Eve, nothing's happening.
Right.
I don't have any deadlines for Christmas Eve, so we'll probably end up knocking off like an hour early or something like that. I don't know.
Right.
Anyway, yeah. So that's my state of being currently.
Good stuff. Then tell us about your trip, by the way, because we just got the Coles Notes version.
Which one? Calgary?
To Calgary, yeah.
Oh, it was my buddy's birthday, and I decided, because I've been going to Calgary around late November, early December for the last few years now, and I wanted to make the trip again this year, and I needed to get away for a few days, needed some time to myself, So I called him up and I said, "How about this?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, we'll get some good skiing." And I'm like, "Yeah, fantastic." So went and did a thing called Bingo Loco. And if you don't know what Bingo Loco is, it's bingo, but not like you think.
Okay.
It's they have some quirky prizes. It started in Ireland. It goes around the world, and the way it works. Oh, I'll have another brewski, please and thank you. Yes, please.
I'm good for now. Thank you.
And the way they do it is instead of calling under the I-24, what they do is they give you a bingo card, and it has artist and song. They play the music, and if you have that on your card, you cross it off.
Oh, cool.
You get a vertical line or a horizontal line, and boom, you win a prize. But it's done in a nightclub. There was like 700 people there. And it's more like a rave than anything else because they have lasers and smoke machines and flash pots and all kinds of stuff. The lighting, it's like a rave, but bingo. And it was a lot of fun. Of course, we get there and we got there at 5 p.m. And I'm like, or 5:30. It's supposed to start at 6, but it took us like 35 minutes to get in because there was a huge lineup.
Wow.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and they checked everybody's ID, scanned your ID, and then took a photo of you. And I'm like,
wow.
Okay. I guess they're trying to catch people under 19. I don't know. I guess they're taking they're taking the photos to compare it to your license. And I go, yeah, but in my license, I didn't have a toque, a hood, or glasses.
Yes.
Unless they got facial recognition software, I don't look anything like my ID photo. Whatever. I didn't care. I think I was the only one there from Ontario.
Oh my, that sounds like a great time. I would love to try that.
Well, yeah, and the music, it's nightclub volume.
Okay.
And we were sitting, and the stage, they have a DJ on the stage, giant LED video wall behind him, big stage. They're firing off confetti cannons and all kinds of stuff. Bingo Loco. They're on Instagram. You should check it out. It was a lot of fun.
Wow.
A lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The guy, the host, Mickey on the mic, he's an Australian dude, and he goes, "Yeah, mate, I'm from Australia, and it's bloody cold out." It was minus 30. So he was like, "I can't feel my feet." I'm like, and it was cold in the venue because they had people coming in.
Right.
So the doors were open for a while. It's a big place. I think the capacity is about 1,000.
Okay.
There's about 700 of us there that night. It's called Arrowhead. It's a club in Calgary. And it's an older sound system, but it sounded really good. And the place has been cleaned up. It used to be a kind of a divey place, I'm told, but it's sort of upscale. So at one point, I'm like, maybe I'll get a beer, and I walk up and I realize they have like four beer, nothing on tap. It's all in cans,
Okay.
like Coors Light, Bud Light. I'm like, no, I'll pass. It's more of a cocktail bar than anything else.
Mm.
And I didn't want a cocktail, so I didn't have anything to drink. I just had water.
Okay.
But it was fun. And then we went to a brew pub afterwards where they made some great beer.
Lovely.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to this. My buddies, we're gonna try and go to this place called Primal. PRML is how it's spelled, but pronounced Primal.
Okay.
And it's like a Nordic hot cold. So you do the cold dip and the hot sauna.
Oh yes.
But we couldn't get a time frame, and it just didn't work out scheduling wise. But
Okay.
wanted to check it out. It looked like a fun place. It's a different atmosphere. It's not like this. Oh, we're so earthy and everybody. It's like no, they want it to be a social event night out sort of thing. So, but yeah, we just weren't able to make it happen. So for whatever reason, let's try and bring Dan in one more time here. Dan, it looks like your mic is muted. Oh, and it's gone again. It's just not working out for Dan today. I don't know if it's his connection or what the deal is, or it's his phone. I don't know.
We've rarely had someone try so hard.
Yeah. No kidding. Giving it the old college try.
Oh man. Gee, I'm so sorry, Dan. Keep trying, my friend. It'll work eventually. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Whoops. I'm all over the place there, flopping up, flopping down.
Well, I had another mic arm that I was going to mount for you today. This one here.
Okay.
But the problem with it is this won't fit under the table. Because the table is so thick.
Yes.
Look, it fits this way, right? It'll go. But the problem is once I put it under, I can't tighten it because this is too close. It doesn't.
Right.
It won't clamp properly. So yeah, it hits the edge. And anyway, so that's why I had to dig the other one out at the last second there. So yeah, it hits the outer edge of the table.
Okay. Yes.
So it won't secure properly.
Exactly.
And as a result, it would have fallen over. I tried it, but it wouldn't work. So oh well. This is the first mic arm I bought like 6 years ago, I think. It was at Bridget's for a while when she was doing some stuff there.
Yes.
So,
oh, wow. Pardon me. Sorry. Oh, boy. So, yeah, we for Christmas, Alex and I are going to spend some time with his family.
Nice.
Out in Toronto, Richmond Hill. And we're trying to decide whether or not we stay in the time in between or come home and then go back because the whole sort of group of Romanian friends and family are doing something for New Year's, and that's in Barrie. So it's like, do we want to come back home and then make the trip all the way, or do we just want to stay there for a few extra days and try to pass the time there? It's our big decision. Well, because it's different because it's. I mean, obviously we're comfortable and we're welcomed and all that kind of stuff, but it's not our place with our things and our conveniences and our
understood,
right? So 2-3 days is different than 7 to 8, right?
Well, I'm going to jump on Christmas morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be at home, so might as well.
Yeah.
Put a clamp here.
What are you clamping?
Oh, the table.
Oh, yes.
Looks a little loose.
It is indeed. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I got 2 clamps. I just added a third. So.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah, I was just worried it was going to tilt eventually, and I just don't want anything to fall over because there's a lot of money there.
Yeah, indeed. So yeah, it's we're doing that. We're going to be my Beaver Sweetie's father, who is a widow, recently started seeing someone. Over the last year, we met her for the first time at Christmas last year. So we're actually going to be doing Christmas at her place. She's got just big ass house.
Big ass house.
A big ass house. So we'll all be going over there and having a good time. She's it's kind of interesting because now I'm not the newest one.
Oh, okay.
So every now and then we get to sit side by side, and it's like, so find this family weird yet? So yeah, she's she's absolutely delightful, we're all happy that that his dad has found someone, because we had chatted a little bit, and he was like happy, but feeling lonely ish. He's in his 70s now, and he's been a widow well, for a while. I think Alex was 12, maybe, or 16
Mm.
when it happened. So, so I mean, about 26 years. He had remarried at some point, but unfortunately, that had not worked out. But he was sort of just if I'm going to be alone and whatnot, like, I'm content and all that kind of stuff, and I like my own company, but I would still like to. I don't think I'm done with love in my life, and then
Yeah, it was just harder to hear you there, so
Yeah.
I moved the mic a little closer.
A neighbor of hers introduced them, and they were just getting on like a house on fire.
I always wondered, we get on like a house on fire. Is that a good thing
I
or a
don't know.
bad thing? A house on fire is not necessarily a good
No.
thing. So is that...
It's actually true when you think about it.
when people say it's colder than hell out there. Okay. Well, my idea of hell is, it's gray, it's overcast, and it's always freezing rain. There's 40 to 60 centimeters of snow on the ground, but there's no lifts and no mountains that you can ski on, and everything is covered in ice. That's my idea of hell. So colder than hell, sure, yeah, okay.
My idea of hell is the same thing as that milk commercial. Chocolate chip cookies everywhere and no milk.
Oh,
You never saw that one?
No, I don't.
The guy goes to heaven. It's like chocolate chip cookies everywhere, and he's like eating them. Oh, like this. And he sees a refrigerator, and it's like milk, and there's like it's full of cartons of milk, but every single one is empty. It's like no, and it's like got milk, and you see a little flame.
So is that trying to get you to go to hell? Or?
I guess like, he went to hell. That's hell. 50,000 cookies and no glass of milk.
I heard a joke along those lines recently, but I can't quite remember it. So I shan't even give it an offer to the opportunity to tell it, because I can't remember it. But it was something about hell and $50 is $50, or I can't remember. Anyway, I think you have an idea of where it was going, but I can't remember the joke.
It sounds like it had something to do with sex.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I just can't remember the joke though. So it's,
hell plus money equals sex.
Guess. I don't know.
Oh man. So yeah, we're I'm hoping that I haven't had any pictures yet from the crew out at Le Massif, although they were wondering. I wonder how good the ski was there yesterday. I don't know if they had a warm day like we did.
Oh, they're there already.
Yeah, they arrived on the 18th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not.
I think they're staying till the 22nd or so.
I'm just trying to pull up some pictures here. This was the other day.
Oh, there's that cutie.
Oh,
Lola.
I'll share this so people can see it. So when I got home from work the other day, this was Tuesday, and Monday she went nuts because I was home. And when I got home from work, I lied down on the couch. I was on the couch for about 2 minutes, and she had to climb right on top.
Hello,
of me.
human.
Somebody's like, "What is that on your head?" I'm like, "Well, it was a lens cloth. I had put it over my eyes as a sleep mask, and she jumped on me. So I just pulled out my phone so I could snap a photo from one of my cameras." Yeah, so that was Lola. Lola just climbs on Daddy, and
You up? You up? You up?
Oh no, she just wanted to stay there. That was
she just wanted to stay there.
Yeah,
okay.
She sat there. Like, look, there's a couple other photos that, like, she just hung out. Yeah.
It was cuddle time.
Yeah. Now there's a whole series here, Lola and me.
She's a cutie.
A whole bunch of them. Because I'll often send photos to Bridget of just me and Lola hanging out. Oh, yeah, see, I'm trying to. This is a group, me and my buddies out for.
Oh, cool.
They're out for his birthday.
Oh, nice stuff.
Hang on, let me just share this.
They look like they're a fun bunch of guys.
Yeah, there we go. That's my buddy Alex. He's been on the podcast a couple of times,
Yep.
and that's his roommate and buddy Riley, who I met last year. Good guy, solid dude. So yeah, we were out at that's the Palomino Smokehouse, and we went to see a couple of bands that night. They were supposed to start at 8. The first band didn't climb on stage till 9:30. By
Oh, my.
10:30, we're like, guys, yeah, let's get out of here. First band was good. They sounded like Joy Division. The second band
Oh, cool.
was the headline act, and they were supposed to be this. It was a record release party for them, and they're well known apparently, but I'd personally never heard of them before. Can't remember the name. I'd have to look it up. And musically, they were good, but I'm not gonna downplay the singing, but it was too Yoko Ono-ish for me. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it was.
Okay.
Too Yoko Ono-ish for me, and I mean Yoko Ono when she's on stage with John Lennon and Chuck Berry. If you've ever seen that video,
I
you know
didn't
what
even
I'm
know that
talking about.
existed.
Oh yeah, and it's terrible. And at one point, so Chuck Berry looks over at her, and the sound tech just cuts her mic, thankfully, because she was just doing some weird whatever wailing. Anyway,
Jeez. Yeah, that's not repairing
no.
Yoko Ono.
Well, because
Berry.
I mean, John Lennon adored Chuck Berry.
Well,
right?
yes.
Father of rock and roll. So yeah.
Oh, my word. Yeah. Okay. Some collaboration shouldn't happen.
Well, and in this band, I'm sure they're well lauded because they had, everybody talked about them. There's people who went to see them, but I don't know. Maybe it was the sound. It wasn't doing it for me or my buddies. Both of them were like, oh, "Let's get the hell out of here. I can't take this."
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's their style. And
Yeah.
hey, it's not all music is for everybody.
Yes. Not everything is the most accessible either.
Well, it's created for everybody, but not everybody's going to dig it.
Right. Indeed. Oh, whoops.
What did you drop?
Just had to take a little wipe there.
No. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Let's see if we got any other photos I can share from the trip. That's a good one. I didn't take a ton of photos on this trip, though. Oh, so this is Riley's dog, Pike.
oh, what a cutie.
Yeah, he is. He's a sweetheart. Here, I'll show this for you.
Oh,
Pike is 9 years old. He's a real character. He's a real character. He took to me right away.
oh, what a cute pup.
Yeah, he was super quiet, never made any noise, but he'd talk to me the same way Lola does. She's just grunting and these tiny little whines. He was quite cute. Yeah.
Oops, pardon, that was me.
Oh yeah. No worries.
That stuck up on me.
Number 3 on the library reserve list for a ukulele.
Oh, yes.
Can't wait until it comes in.
That's Saucy, right?
No,
No?
Linda.
Linda. Oh, yes.
Yeah, ukulele.
Yes. I remember seeing something in the chat about when she put herself on the list.
Well, I always pronounced it as ukulele, and somebody said, no, it's pronounced ukulele.
Ukulele.
I'm like, well, it would make sense because it's a Hawaiian instrument and it's a Hawaiian word, ukulele. And there's no Y in it, so uke. No, it's ukulele. That's the pronunciation. Whatever. Say what you want. I'm not going to police you for it. It's a free country.
But now we know.
But now, today I learned. The more you know. TMYK.
Ah.
Okay, those antlers aren't working out for you there. But
No,
you
no.
got to Velcro them to the headphones.
There we go. Yes. Indeed. when I nod a little too enthusiastically.
You got to be careful there. Got to be careful there.
They haven't gone flying yet, though.
I thought I closed it. Look at all these things that are open in my
Wow.
back. I thought I closed that. Why is I quit? Come on. Oh, and it's going to be. There we go. Stop. There we go.
Ah.
This I'm fine with. It's showing me,
Right.
It's like the activity monitor, which I think is a relatively new thing to Apple. I've never seen it before. It's like the, in Windows, you Control Alt Delete Task Manager.
Right.
They call it activity monitor, but I'm like, it's basically a task manager. I've never seen it before, but I like it because I can really see what's pulling, what's using all my processing
Right.
power. But yeah, I think it's new with the latest update from, I don't know what version of the software this is. I don't really pay attention to that very much. It's just like there's no update available. Great, yeah, okay, that's
Okay.
wonderful.
Yep.
Thanks. What is it going to do for me? I don't know. Oh, there he is. The little guy.
Oh my God! Look
Yeah,
at the teeth.
yeah. He's got a bit of a snaggletooth, but it's quite adorable as a result. Like here, there he is. That's
Oh,
Pike. Very expressive little guy.
that is definitely a good boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, and the book on the coffee table book is called Cabin Porn. It's not about pornography. It's a play on the words. It's all about cabins.
Okay.
It's just tons of cabins inside this book that you can, if you want to get some decorating ideas or something, I guess. Or
Okay.
yeah, cabin. There's no pornography in it. It's just called cabin porn, like food porn.
Mhm. This is the cabin without its siding.
Well, cabins shouldn't have siding. If they're cabins, they should be made of logs.
Oh.
That's my opinion.
Very good. Very good. Well played, sir.
I got to do a thing.
Okay.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right. Have fun doing that thing you do. And you, when you do that thing you do. Kids and cubs, I am being silly. I'm holding up pretty well considering that my head is essentially the equivalent of a leaky faucet. Uh, sorry, pardon me. A little bit of a cough here. Picking up. There we go. And there goes the thing dropping in. See, I don't even have to throw my head forward enthusiastically. I just have to bend over to wipe, and there you go. Oh, well. C'est la vie. It happens. But we are still in a good mood. Let's see, kits and cubs, if you've got it here. I don't think I'll ever buy an Apple computer or an iPhone. I just can't. And that was Kit. Just take a look there. Ah, Kit Frank. Yes, indeed. And Kit Saucy here. I cannot figure out what instrument would be good for me. I've left behind. Nope, I'm left-handed, so that makes it harder to find something. I do like good, and I'm good something, and I'm kind of crazy. I don't know. Good beats, I'm gonna guess, but I really can't. I can't make that out. I guess the glasses aren't doing as well as they should for distance reading there. But yeah, that's a little tricky. Well, I'm also on a weird angle to be able to check the letters as well there. But nice to see that the chat is happening and that you are all participating in an engaged manner. Um, yeah, yours truly last week for those who are wondering about the Beaver Lodge curling report. We lost on Monday and we blew it. Actually, we were leading by 3 uh, with 2 ends to go, and then unfortunately, a teammate decided to do different things than we had been doing before. And it was like, why are you doing that? It says, well, this is the type of strategy we would use in that instance. Yes, if we were as good as people on TV, but we're not. So, and of course, we then went on to prove that we're not as good as the people on TV. And it's sort of like, it was a good strategy if we had the abilities, but we have to pick a strategy that's, that keeps in mind our abilities or lack thereof. So we ended up blowing the game. On Tuesday, we got a win, which was very nice. Only the third or fourth time we've all played together as a team on our Tuesday night team. And when we played together, I think we are 2 wins, 2 losses. And when we play with other people, we are 0 wins and 7 losses. So we need the whole gang to be there. And then Wednesday, we didn't have anything this week because it's they had a fun spiel for the 4-person stick teams. So we had a day off and for the two person were off until the Christmas break, whereas the other two matches, the Monday and Tuesday team, we have one more match in each next week before we get let go for the Christmas break. So yeah, it's a bit of a good slash tough year. The Monday seniors team is going well overall. We are improving even from last year and doing well, which is good. Our Tuesday night team, we essentially always go down a division after the first round and then start finding our way, which seems to be what is happening here. And on the Wednesday one, we were in A division, and unfortunately, like I said, I had difficulty finding the range when I was sliding with the shoes when I got these new shoes, and eventually I found that. But I have yeah, there's two things that have changed. The shoes have changed, and the ice has changed this year because they're making it a different way. And on a two-person stick, while I don't have to worry about the shoes because I'm not sliding, I have not been able to figure out the range at all. And this is like after 7 or 8 weeks of trying, I am just I just can't seem to find it. So we've had I think 2 wins in the entire round and something like 7 or 8 losses or something of the sort. Uh, just not able to get it together, and both of us not being able to play well at the same time. And when I say both of us not being able to play well at the same time, I mean him playing well and me not. I had it down last year, but like I said, change the equipment a little bit, or have ice makers do something else to make to change how the ice works, and all of a sudden, you can get on the ice and it feels like you've never played ever before.
Sir, if you'd be so kind as
Yes.
to our server is right here. You
Oh,
just need
yes.
to, yeah, her shift is ending, so
Absolutely,
you could just cash out with her.
I can do that.
Oops, I meant to zoom you in and me out. I pressed the wrong button. Happens sometimes. I don't know why.
All right.
There we go. All right. Here. I'll mute your mic while you take care of your bill, your check, your invoice, your your he's got his coat stuck in the headphones somehow. I don't know how you did that. It was funny.
Leave it to me. I find a way.
That was funny. There we go. Yeah. Settle that up and we're good to go. Yeah. So I got to admit, I'm not going to lie, the plumbing here at the restaurant at the Lieutenant's Pump is absolutely top notch. Top notch plumbing. I say that because that toilet can take a punch, man. Let me tell you. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I heard that years ago. I forget where I heard it, and I've used it ever since because I find it to be quite funny. I said it last weekend when I was in Sunshine Village, and I thought my buddy Riley was going to piss himself. He was laughing so hard. He goes, "Oh my god!" He goes, "You're legendary." I go, "Oh, I don't know about that." But yeah, good lad, good fella. We had a good time. We had a really good time. I was glad I was able to get out to Calgary for a couple of days and hang out. I was going to try and meet up with a couple of people from, well, Army Chris is in Edmonton, so I mean that's maybe he can, maybe he can't. It's a 3 hour drive for him if he was to come down and see me. So I wasn't gonna I wasn't gonna count on it, right? I just let him know I'd be around. If he could make it, great. If not, no worries. But I wanted to try and meet up with Nate, and I sent him a message, let him know I was going to be in town, but I didn't hear back from him, so he was probably busy. I know he's got a lot on the go right now. I haven't been in touch with him in a while, so I just know he's busy. I don't know what's going on in his life. I don't have much of a life. All I do is work and walk the dog, basically. I mean, that's basically what I've been doing since July. So usually Saturday night's a date night for Bridget and myself, but her daughter is home for Christmas, so they had a mommy-daughter day.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
yeah, I think I forget it. They went to a brunch and then they went to a spa or massage, or I can't remember now. See, it's short-term memory's gone to hell. And then I think they were doing a thing this evening, but don't quote me on that.
Okay.
They had plans. I just can't remember what they were. I mean, it's really look if I'm not part of the plans, and I'm not because it's time for the two of them to bond. You know, they haven't seen each other in a couple of months.
Right.
Yeah, if I'm not part of the plan, I don't worry about it.
Right.
I don't need to. You know, I've only got so much memory storage, so it's like, oh, we're full. We're full. Let's just dump. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't do that. And then we're good. Okay, now
Ding dong.
Yeah,
What's that?
I don't know. Well, then I had somebody when I was trying to explain it to somebody once. I forget. They said, "Well, you sound rather selfish," and I go, "Well, no. If I don't need to remember it, see, what's important
Yes.
is." If I need to be somewhere to meet somebody at a certain place and time, I need to remember that. If I'm not involved in the plans, it's like, okay, I don't need to remember where you're going to be because that's your thing that you're doing. Some people seem to think that's selfish. I don't, but that's just the way my brain works. I'm kind of like, no, I'm just freeing up space, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know much. As it turns out, the older I get, the more I learn, the more I realize how little I actually frickin' know. It's kind of crazy.
Oh boy.
Are you dying over there? Don't do that.
Yeah, it's a rougher day. It's a rougher day.
Admittedly, you know, if you did die on camera, our ratings would go up. But I don't think neither one of us want that. In Spinal Tap 2, he's like, could one of you perhaps die? That would really increase record sales. I'm like, what? I haven't seen the movie yet.
Oh my God.
And of course, you know, the writer, producer, director.
Yes.
He's gone.
Yeah, that's
tragedy. Absolute
oh my
tragedy.
God, yes. I mean, your own kid.
Oh, Tim, I got an unsolicited topless pic from a female friend. So Merry Christmas to me. Yeah, hey, you know, if you're feeling generous,
No,
I'm kidding. It's a joke. That's a joke. Settle down. Don't.
That's not serious. Don't do it.
Exactly.
Now, if I'm feeling generous, I'm happy to send a topless pic.
Everybody's seen me in a Speedo, so.
I was like, I got so much fuzz going on, you might have troubles getting a peek of a nipple, though. Just saying. It might not be satisfying.
Well, happy Christmas to you, Tim. Good on you, brother.
Yeah. Jingle balls.
Everybody loves yiddies. I guess that's a new term recently I heard a young woman say.
What are yiddies?
Yiddies. Change the Y to a T. Yiddies.
Okay.
I'm like, I've never heard that before, but okay, if that's the new term, that's what the kids are saying, I'll go along with it.
Okay.
She was talking about diving. She's like, I can't go in head first because I'll hurt my yiddies. I'm like, okay. Never heard that word before, but sure.
Whoops. My mayonnaise is, I'm wearing more of it than it's getting into my mouth.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not.
And you know it's mostly oil, so that's going to stain your coat.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You know, you can make, if you're making a grilled cheese, instead of using butter or margarine, you can use mayo. Mm-hmm. And it's better.
Really?
I find it tastes a little better myself. And also it has a higher, like it doesn't burn as easily as butter.
Okay.
So I find it better for cooking. Yeah. I don't do butter, so. And mayo is mostly oil anyway, right? Also, you want to have a great omelet or a real simple. And I learned this from a chef, and he says you take one egg, put it in a bowl, crack it, whip it up, throw in about a teaspoon of mayo, whip that till it's really well blended, throw it in the microwave for 45 seconds. Best omelet you'll ever have.
Really?
So I watched all these people try it, and they were all like floored by how good it was. So I thought, you know, usually I'll make an egg sandwich. That's how I do it, but I don't throw the mayo in. I just put the mayo in the bread, right? I thought, well, let's give this a go. Oh my God. Not only does it add to the taste, but it makes it lighter and fluffier.
Wow.
Just trust me, just give it a go.
Okay.
Give it a go. like literally a teaspoon, not a heaping teaspoon, you know,
Right.
just like a little blop, little dollop, if you will. Whip it up real good. Make sure it's blended really good. You don't want it to be chunky. And then throw it in for about 45 to 50 seconds. Best omelet you'll ever have. You know, you can season it if you want afterwards, but it's like, oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah, I'll definitely try that.
Oh, they must be getting a delivery. The back door's open. I feel the breeze.
If I wonder if that's the same, like, putting sour cream in something rather than milk or that creamier type thing.
Somewhat the same, yeah. Yeah. It's just try it. You will not regret it.
Okay.
You will actually you'll be like, oh my God, that's so good.
Well,
Whip it real good. That's right. Whip it real good. Get a whisk if you can. You can use a fork. If you're going to use a fork, I would suggest using the dessert fork because it's a little smaller and it blends it a little bit better.
okay. Cool.
That's just my take.
I'm going to have to try that for my beaver sweetie. He's
Chef
a big
Paul.
fan of eggs. Chef Paul.
Well, I was a sous chef about 100 years ago.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, about 100 years ago. I was 15 running a kitchen.
Oh, what type of cuisine?
It was at a country club, so you pick something. It was on the menu.
Damn.
Yeah. I'll never eat frog's legs because I had to prepare about 500 of them once. Never eat it. Everybody goes, oh, it just tastes like chicken. I go, yeah, well, it smells like swamp when you're preparing them. So, yeah. The whole kitchen
It tastes like chicken. Then why didn't you order the chicken?
Well, it was a banquet thing, and anyway. Will you guys still be here Monday, Miss? Huh? I don't know what Dan means by that. Mr. Beaver will be on Monday morning, if that's what you're referring to.
Although a little later.
Yeah, it was 1983 to 80. Well, I started there in 82 I was working in the kitchen, and then as I got better at the job, the boss would just take off. And I was running the kitchen. I was 15 years old. That's not even legal today. I was running an entire kitchen. I had like 4 servers working. Yeah, I had a dishwasher, a couple of bus boys, I guess, and 4 servers. Yeah, I ran the whole bloody thing.
Damn.
I think about it at the time. It was a challenge, and I liked it. I got to be really good at the job. But yeah, I mean, realistically, if anything bad had ever happened, thank goodness nothing ever did. But if anything bad, I was not prepared. I was not trained in first aid. I was 15.
Right.
What would I have done? Right.
Right.
Somebody would have gotten into a lot of trouble, and it wouldn't have been me.
Right.
Management. It would have been bad. Yeah, it would have been bad.
Jeez.
Yeah. Nothing ever bad happened, thank goodness. Yeah. Other than if anybody who's ever worked in a kitchen, you burn yourself and cut yourself frequently. But that's just like working in construction. Like if I hold my arms up under a UV light, you'd think I was a cutter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Between Lola and all of the construction jobs I worked on, my arms are just shredded.
Lots of
Druxies.
scratches.
I remember Druxies.
Oh, yes.
Just up the street from me,
Yes.
because I live on Metcalf.
Right.
So.
I remember that.
Druxies. I used to go to Druxies for coffee every now and then. It was good deli. It's good deli. They all went away, I guess.
Yeah.
God, when did they go? That's a long time ago. Probably early 90s, I think.
I mean, even just with COVID, I mean, just I'm like walking around the market. It's just there's so many places that were like go-tos, and they're just not there.
Yeah.
Right. None survived, and it's all this new stuff. And it's like, well, I don't know if I want to eat there. I don't know this place. Well, especially with the allergy, right?
There's a new place where Dunn's was.
Yes, Chuck's Roadhouse.
Is that what it is? Yeah. I haven't been. Last time I was in Dunn's, I was having breakfast with James.
Oh, okay.
So last year in January, February, something like that.
Yeah,
it was winter. It was winter. It must have been January, I think. Yeah, we met and had brunch there one Sunday. And then, they closed like about 2 months later or something like that. I guess it hadn't been busy enough. The lease was up for renewal, and it just didn't factor in. Like, no, we can't make a go of it anymore, so they left.
Right.
And they'd been in that location for
quite a while.
yeah. It was a Burger King for a long time. Then
Yes.
that shut down, and the Burger King had 2 levels,
Right.
and that shut down. Then it became a Hooters, and that lasted for maybe a year.
Perhaps, yeah.
Was it that long?
I think
And
so.
that was
maybe a little more. But,
and that
yeah.
was like 2000, 2001. So it had been done for over 20 years.
Yeah.
But I guess they just couldn't make a go of it anymore.
That was a hangout after dancing back in my
Mm.
coming out days.
Well, it's like Ron, who owns the Elgin Street Diner over here, the night that he opened on Remembrance Day, 1992, I think it was.
All right.
And he says, I unlocked the doors, I walked out to the corner, and I dropped the keys down the sewer.
Oh, no.
Well, no, he did it intentionally.
Oh, okay.
No, it's 24 hours. They never close. They're always open. He says, I threw the keys away so that way we would have to stay open. I'm like, yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
He says, if I had the keys, I might be tempted to just, it's not busy, I'll close the doors. But he's like, no, it's 24 hours. We're always going to be 24 hours, and that's it.
Right.
And I remember I was there like the first week they opened, and I had some pictures that I had snapped on an old disposable camera. I had developed, I scanned them, and I gave them to him so he could have, add to the photo album he's building.
Right.
I don't know if it's online or not, but it's like through the years sort of thing. It's
Right.
kind of cool. Kind of cool.
Yeah, that's been a staple for a good long while. I don't actually ever remember it not being there.
1992. I can't remember what was there before. It's the same as the Manx. It's been there since '93, and I can't remember what was in the Manx before that. I honestly, I think it was a restaurant. I think it was a French restaurant before that.
Okay.
But I can't remember it before. This has been here since 1984.
Right.
First time I came here was 1988. That means I'm old. I was 20. September of 1988, we were playing baseball across the street, which is now a dog park. There used to be 2 baseball diamonds,
Right.
or softball. We'd play softball on Sundays, then come over here, or we'd go next door, which used to be called Jaggers. Now it's called the Waverly.
Yes.
And we'd go one or the other. And I remember there was a shuffleboard table here. There was a pool table at one point in time. There was a darts room, but that's now the dance floor.
Okay.
Because that's been expanded. It used to be much smaller. Yeah, a lot of changes here over the years. This used to be where we're sitting right now. Before this section opened, it was a pita pit.
Oh, okay.
And before that, it was something else. And before that, it was something else. So this was just like one straight thing that went right to the front.
Okay.
And it was, yeah. And when he first opened, he had to dedicate a certain amount to, I forget what it was. So the very front room, where that long section is, if you go right straight through, that was an art gallery when it first opened. Yeah, this section.
Nice.
Yeah. And then he was able to it had something to do with zoning or something. And I think there was one particular counselor who wasn't there when he wanted to get the change made, and they had the vote, and he got the numbers he needed. So he was able to convert it into what he always wanted, which was, extension of the restaurant pub, because the art gallery was not a moneymaker.
Right.
It was just a lost leader, but he had to have it in order to open this, because
Right.
there was, I forget what they made him. It was weird. It's like, so let me see if I get this correct. It was a restaurant before. He's expanding his restaurant bar, but you are insisting that he have an art gallery. But the restaurant before, that was where you ordered and ate. Whatever.
Yep.
It was a counselor who's no longer with us.
Okay.
She passed away.
Okay.
I
think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I think you know who it is. I'm not going to say the name, but that a dedicated counselor for sure, someone who loved the city and did her job dutifully and faithfully, but was not business friendly. That's how I'll put it.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
And I would respect her for she stood up for what she believed in and made it known, this is what I believe, and I stood up for it, and I can respect that. I don't have to agree with her or get along with her, but anyway, she was a dedicated civil servant and had been a counselor for a number of years.
Yeah.
A number of years. And she passed away, about a year ago, 2 years ago?
I think so, yeah, a year or two. Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard
She must have had at least Like I'm thinking 20 years. And
Oh,
again, I don't
easily.
remember a time, but I don't know if I'm exaggerating with 20 and maybe
Yeah,
it's 10. But
I don't
I
think.
think 20.
I think 20 is
Yeah.
probably an accurate number to how long she
Yeah.
was on council for. So yeah, a dedicated person who wanted to do good things for the city. And hey, you know what? Whether I agree with you or not, if you stand up for what you believe in and fight for it, I'm going to respect that. Unless, of course, what you're fighting for and standing up for is like Nazi shit, and that was not the case.
Right.
So it was just a difference of opinion when it came to how businesses should be run.
Right.
You know, it's like you should have to have an art gallery, but the restaurant that was here before didn't have one. Yeah, but you're a pub. Yeah, but they're also a restaurant anyway.
Right.
Whatever.
There was the frick. They're announced recently some a plan for some homes to be built on in the Heron Road
You
area.
got to get closer to your mic, dude.
Sorry, they announced some plans to build some homes in the Heron Road area
Oh,
recently. Yeah, again, not to get political, but the Prime Minister was in town and had a meeting with
was
the mayor.
that the hydro corridor, or was that the corridor that was supposed to be for? They're supposed to put an expressway through there at one point. That section.
Oh, that I don't know.
I think there one was a hydro corridor,
Okay.
and one was anyway. It never got used for what it was sort of allotted for. So now it's just a big vacant lot. I'm like, yeah, put housing in there.
Yeah. So yeah, I think 3,000 houses or something.
Holy Hannah!
They're going to put.
Is that the $450 million the city's getting? Is that what that's for?
I think part of it's that. Yeah.
Okay, 3,000. That's good.
Yeah.
That can go a long way to alleviating. I won't say it eliminate, but it could go to alleviating homelessness.
Yep.
It's not going to eliminate it because some folks just don't want to be part of the system.
Right.
Some folks do, right? Some folks have found themselves in the circumstance they're in by through no fault of their own. And, catastrophic accident, all of a sudden, right. You're trying to rely on ODSP, and it's like, well, see, rent is $1,400 or $1,600 or $2,000. And ODSP is like $1,100.
Yep.
So, the welfare doesn't even pay that much. Welfare is $735, $730 or $750, something like that. Won't cover your rent.
No, not even close.
So I'm like, how are we still doing this, right? And I do remember a time when welfare paid more than EI.
Yeah.
So some people were just, they'd quit their jobs and then their EI would run out and they'd apply for welfare and they were doing better.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that look, let's just replace it all with a UBI, problem solved.
Right.
Without getting political, that's just, problem solved. UBI right across the board, everybody gets the same stipend and it solves a lot of problems. How are we going to pay for that? Actually, we're spending more than that right now.
Right.
So that's how we pay for it.
Right. It's true. Yeah. No, I'm always very supportive of the idea. It's just,
we need the right political people to get behind it.
But I just cannot see how, when it is that you offer people the financing that they need and able to pursue what's really their passion or what's really in their heart.
Mm-hmm.
We've been talking about productivity for the longest time. Productivity sucks. Productivity sucks. Well, how about if we arrange society so that people can do what they love?
Yeah, there we go.
That might help.
There we go. This is from Toronto down. Welfare is $733. It paid more than EI right before Mike Harris got in as premier. And I do remember that. He got in and made all these changes and hurt a lot of people in the process.
Yes. I
understood what he was trying to do. I just think I went about it the wrong way because people were still suffering and nothing has increased since then. Yeah. $733, fine in 1992.
Yeah.
Not in 2025.
No. God, in most places, that's not even half a month's rent.
That's exactly, not even half. Not even half. I'll get a roommate. Oh, yes, because they just fall out of trees.
And one you can live with.
So get a roommate. Okay, no problem. How much is a 2-bedroom? Over $2,000 a month. So you still don't have enough money.
Yep. Yeah. And you still got to eat.
Eat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
Would you like electricity with that, sir?
I don't understand how they can give people that little, and I also don't understand how people can watch that happen and not say, hey, that's not right.
Yeah.
But we're all tired of walking out our doors and seeing a whole bunch of homelessness all over.
Mhm.
So you want something done, but they won't give them money.
Yeah.
So, it's
I read something the other day. Somebody says, "Why don't we go back to debtor's prison?" I'm like, "Excuse me?
I,
What?" So you enjoy slavery then, because that's what debtor's prison is slavery, because they make you work while you're there,
right.
and you're working not because you've committed a crime, but because you can't afford to pay your bills because you don't have enough income to do so.
Right.
Indentured servitude, much?
Yep. I know. It's and just the manner in which they go about trying to justify it, right? Just these roundabout excuses and leaps of logic and things that that just don't stand up when you listen to them, and you put two and two together. You think, but well, yeah, for that to be true, what else would have to be true?
You got to get closer to your mic.
Sorry, for that to be true, what else would have to be true?
Right.
Right? There's again, right? We don't want to get political, but for the best example I can think about is Michael Ma having crossed the floor.
Yeah.
It's and all of a sudden he's a Chinese
Pariah.
asset.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's well, but they're all saying that like this. China. It's like, so do you realize by saying that you are saying that he was either a Chinese asset? He was probably a Chinese asset when he was a conservative too.
No.
And
Just since he crossed the floor.
yeah, and the conservatives' very thorough vetting system missed that, or they were okay with it.
Yeah.
One or the other, right? And
How
it's like,
convenient.
unless you're claiming that he, became a Chinese asset between the conservative Christmas party and liberal Christmas party, right? But I mean, those are the only two ways that this is true, right? He was before,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys somehow missed it. And you wonder, he was fine when he was there. You guys didn't even know he was an agent. You guys didn't clearly get to know your colleague. No wonder he left, right? But it's just that, oh, we see him. He's got slanted eyes. Oh, he's an agent, and it's like, okay, well, let's humor you. If I'm going to believe that, what else do I have to believe?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a hard time believing.
Well,
right.
When I watch and I'm going to get off this topic in like 10 seconds. Watch the Rosie Barton interview with, and Skippy goes, "Well, here are the words that Michael Ma said," and pulled out the speech.
Yeah.
It's because he wrote it for Michael Ma, and all his backbenchers spoke the same damn words.
Yep.
The reason he left is he wanted to have the ability to actually represent his constituents, because in the party that he was in, no, you do what I tell you to do.
Yeah.
You don't represent your constituents.
No.
You represent Skippy.
Yep.
That's it. And of course, it's a frat boy party. So anyway, enough of that.
Yep. But yeah, I was just like this, sort of like for the example. It's like, well, if you want me to buy that, I'm willing to entertain that, but all the other things I would have to buy make me look really stupid.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to do that. So yeah, it's really weird when you have people, talking to you and explaining stuff, and and you're listening to them like in good faith, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, this guy is just bullshitting me.
That is often the case.
Bullshitting me so hard.
Yeah.
And then I usually end up doing that, respectful Canadian thing, just like smiling and nodding. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, well, that's interesting.
I just noticed the time. It's 4:15. We should wrap up because there is a party coming in here. I think at 5:30.
Okay.
So it takes me over an hour to get all this stuff packed up and put away. So yeah, we should wrap it up. This will be our third Christmas PubCast.
I think so. Yes.
I think our third Christmas PubCast, and hopefully we'll do something in January sometime. Maybe I'll do a PubCast from Yellowknife.
Ooh.
I don't know. There's only so much stuff I can bring up with there. Although, mind you, if I have a laptop, I can bring a laptop, a camera, and a mic, and I'm good. And I have all that stuff. Like literally, there's so little equipment I have to bring these days to do a remote.
Right.
Here I have a mobile studio. This is the mobile studio. I bring all of this here. So we can give you a good quality production. But if I'm just joining something from somewhere, I can do it with my laptop, my camera, and a microphone. And and put something together that's pretty decent. So
Yeah, indeed. All right. Well, damn fam, kits and cubs. That's the end of this episode of the December 2025 monthly PubCast.
there's Alex.
Oh, there's Alex.
And he says, "Hi, sweetie."
Hello, my love. How are you? Ah. Well, it's not Diminatsa anymore, but still I'm gonna say it. Bună dimineața, drăguț.
I don't know what that means.
Basically, good morning, my love.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
it's
I know.
9 in the afternoon. No, it's 4:15, 4:16, 4:17, whatever.
Oh, how wonderful that maybe your sweetie popped in. I miss you, my love. I'm hoping you got my message that I sent you this morning saying that I'm only going to be able to come back Monday instead of Saturday. I'm so sorry, my love. Snuggles delayed, our snuggles denied.
Alas.
Alas. Yes. So please, kids and cups, tell your friends all about us. And when you share a little bit of our content while stating why it is it resonates with you, it is advertising that we cannot buy. So thank you for doing that. Kids
Thank you,
and cubs.
Linda.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Kit Linda. How kind of you. Thank you so much. Nice, lovely donation. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
20,
okay. $20. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much. Very kind. Much appreciated. And I threw myself.
Oh, here.
I don't know where I was. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
If we'd like us to help you, if you're busy and on the go, thanks to the Ray Girl, she sponsors our pod page. That's podpage.com/the truenortheagerbeaver with a hyphen between each one of those words.
And it does have all our live streams up there, even though I haven't updated the audio version. All the live streams are there as well. So
okay, wonderful. So please, if you have the opportunity to go there and click subscribe when we have something fresh off the podcast bandwidth, it comes directly to your feed. You don't have to go looking for us. We are lightweight and portable, so you can take on the day and remain informed. Ooh, pardon me.
you've been invited to Shoeless Joe's at 1 p.m. on Monday.
Shoeless Joe's. In Toronto?
Yes, yeah.
This coming Monday?
Toronto Dan saying yeah.
Yes. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be there, sir. I will still be here. Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're in town for a few days. Yeah.
Sorry, I got to sneeze.
Okay, let me just go to mute. I was trying to mute us both because my mic picks that up because you're sneezing loud. Yeah. Well, it's a good sneeze.
Oh my God, my eyes are all watery.
Isn't now? I know it's not le petit mort, but doesn't your heart stop for like a microsecond when you sneeze?
That's a good question. I actually don't know that.
I remember hearing that. I don't know if it's true or not, but that could be considered le petit mort as well, right?
I guess that could in that
technically,
sense.
right?
Yeah,
technically,
indeed.
Yeah. No, he didn't sneeze in my hand. He turned the other way.
I turned the other way.
He turned that way. See? It's just because I'm on the like. If I flip this around, it would make more sense, right? There. Now, see? You see my arm going that way? But it's just easier this way because he's on that side of the...
Right.
He's on that side. He's over there. Well, actually, technically, over... Anyway, you know what I mean. It's funny because it's not mirrored, right? The images aren't mirrored.
Right.
But if I point to you where you are over here...
Yeah, it's going the wrong way.
Until my hand gets over it looks funny. Anyway. It's because I'm on the opposite side. Anyway, yeah.
Right. Thank you to our podcast funding sponsors, the Pepper Master and the Misfit Mysteries from Corvin Moon Publishing and PsychicTarot.ca. Kits and Cubs, if you would like to help us, we definitely appreciate that. If you go on down to the True North Eager Beaver Media Incorporated YouTube page and smash with our buttons. Remember, if you're watching live, if you smash now, you don't have to remember to do it before you leave. But if you smash with our buttons, that helps us with the algorithm, and we love to see our numbers increase. So thank you so much for that. And if, like Linda, you would like to help us with the costs that we incur to bring this show to you, we would be very grateful for your help. And you can do that by making a donation to the Eager Beaver Lodge's Emergency Hydration Fund, where every day we fight the scourge that is dry beaver.
Nobody likes a dry beaver.
No.
Are you conducting an interview tomorrow?
I've been asked whether or not I'm available. I've not been able to
Right.
respond, so I'm going to have to get the code from you
Okay.
to log on to my computer. But yeah, since I don't have the cell phone, I don't know exactly how it is I'm going to record it tomorrow, so I might have to reschedule that.
Yeah, that could be a problem because I know that every time you try and use your laptop to record, it's like
It doesn't work.
it just doesn't work.
It doesn't work at all.
And unless you want to go drop $2,000 on a MacBook.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I might. I will have to reschedule that, unfortunately. So Shannon, if you happen to be watching, sorry. But yes, I was about to write this morning and saying, "Yep, it's a go," and then it's like, "Oh yeah,
I don't have a phone.
Can't record it.
can't do it."
Yes, so we'll have to reschedule that. But yeah, so yeah, absolutely. Go to our YouTube page, like, share, and subscribe. Click on our buttons. Kids Cassie and Kit Elaine will definitely approve of you getting freaky with our buttons. Now, if you would like to help us in other ways, kids and cubs, we have the emergency hydration fund here at the Beaver Lodge, where you can drop a couple of coins, like I was talking about earlier, into our tip jar, because a happy beaver is a moist beaver, and we would definitely appreciate your help. If you are doing the Buy Canadian thing, Kids and Cubs, truenortheagerbeaver at gmail.com is our email address, and you can do a direct bank-to-bank transfer so that your transaction remains entirely Canadian. The CE Tech Bros in the States do not get a cut of your donation. In fact, that cut comes to us, which means we get 100% of your donation, and it goes further. So if you're able to donate that way, we are very, very grateful. And of course, like Kit Linda, if you're able to super chat or buy a membership, that is also very helpful. And you help just by watching the show, right? So
It's true.
that helps. And sharing it and all that kind of stuff. So you can help in a lot of ways. If you want to reach us via our socials, at True Eager on the Blue Sky Beaver Lodge, also on the Jitter, True North Eager Beaver on Facebook, our original home. If you happen to be watching on our YouTube channel, either live with the Best Damn Fam in all of podcasting or on your own time, write down in the comment section. You can leave us a little something. We read everything, even though we're not able to answer everyone. And we also have the Damn Fam Discord if you want to keep the Damn Fam good times going on. And there's also an Instagram started by Kit Uncover, and we are very grateful for her helping us to get the word out that way. So lots of ways to keep on having, keep the Damn Fam fun going after our shows are over. And we thank you for participating and making those wonderful spaces.
So I learned something today.
Yes?
According to Saucy Sea Witch, 1/8 of the endorphins that's put out during an orgasm is put out with a sneeze, but it does not accumulate.
Oh, okay.
No need for me to read the rest, because I'm like, usually when I have a sneezing fit, it's like 6 to 7 in a row.
Damn.
Which now explains to me why I feel so lightheaded and chill afterwards. As I didn't know that. It makes yeah.
What did you do? I sneezed 7 times in a row.
It's like the old joke. Do you smoke after sex? I've never looked.
I don't smoke. I sizzle. Anyway.
Did I ever tell you the gay barbecue joke? I told you the gay barbecue joke. I can't remember if I ever told it on the show or not, though.
Okay.
Remember the one I told you? I sent it to you, and you just about pissed yourself laughing. So this two guys are sitting around having a beer one night, and the one guy says to the other guy, "Yes, I went to my first gay barbecue last weekend." He goes, "Oh, how was that?" He goes, "Well, I'm never going to another one." He goes, "Well, why not?" Well, like, what was the problem? Did he hit on you? Was somebody rude? Did you feel like a woman for 5 seconds out of your life to know what a woman lives like her whole time and get hit on constantly and stared at? And he goes, "No, goodness, no, it was nothing like that. All these guys were super awesome dudes. Everybody was super polite, wonderfully hospitable, mixed up some good drinks, had some great conversation." So what's the problem then? Because, well, the barbecue, all they served were jumbo hot dogs, and they all tasted like shit. I remember I told you that. I sent you that one in text, and you just about died laughing. I heard that one, and I'm like, okay, that's funny. That is funny.
Oh, my God. I was listening to, you know how sometimes you're on Facebook and whatnot, and you like some of these videos start auto playing, like so you never have any intention of watching them. They had one where it's like these, I guess, one straight guy and two gay guys, and they're receiving letters from people, like to, relationship stuff like this. And this woman who's writing, it's like, my husband came over the other day and said he wanted to go on a gaycation. Like this was someone else, like this, and that person was somebody, I think a brother-in-law of somebody else, or something. Anyway, but it was like all in the family, right? And it's sort of like, and he's like talking to her, well, it's a chance for like us as straight people to go in that type of environment, and get the feeling of what it's like to be there, like I said, you have to like fully immerse yourself, right? Because it's like it's just a mind, body, and soul experience. You need to surrender to the gaycation. But the magic of the gaycation is that whatever happens on gaycation stays at the gaycation. Like this, you can experience in that, and you're not gay because that's the beauty of a gaycation. And it's just like, I was like, I'm sitting here and it's like, dude, it's like I've been on gaycations like this, and I have never heard of straight people going on a gaycation in order to fully immerse themselves in what it is like to be gay, while still remaining married and saying, well, it doesn't really count.
Yeah, it's called being on the down low.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
And then, of course, he was like going there with their, I think, sister-in-law's husband. And it's like, I'm sitting there and I'm just laying there. It's like, dude, do you not know that the sister-in-law's husband and him have been banging for the last 2-3 years?
It's like I said, it's on the down low, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. But be honest with your spouse and say, look, here's the thing. You just appeared. And if you want to continue to live like that, sure. But don't be dishonest is all. That's all. Yeah. That's all. And I get it. If you're of a certain generation or come from a certain demographic or a certain religious community, okay. But I think that certain generation has kind of gone out the window these days.
Yeah.
Because people who are in their 80s who have been closeted their entire lives or didn't even get to live the life they wanted to are starting to now because they're like, I'm 80, who gives a shit, right?
Right.
So good for those folks. Gen X have, I think, very much just kind of went, whatever, and because of the influence of the millennials and Generation Alpha or Gen Z, Alpha comes after Z, I guess. So we're recycling the alphabet now. Yeah. But they're so nonplussed about it. So Gen X is kind of like, we fought for the rights, and there's still holdovers that are just, I think this is just my humble opinion. But if you are a angry, raging homophobe, you need to find the handle to the closet door. Your life will be better.
Yep.
Because that's my opinion.
Yep.
But tell me, do you think I'm way off on that one?
No.
Really?
No. There are some people that just have this irrational whatnot. And
they do exist. They're a very minor part of the population.
But yeah, to react, it reminds me of a David Suzuki quote that I read once. That when people feel threatened, they react with a violence and intensity that is equal or superior to the threat they feel.
Right.
And that's what I sort of see going on with that. It's like, again, it's like, I am way, way gay. Trey gay. And the evangelicals think about what's between people's pants, and people's legs, and what's in their pants way more often than I do.
I just,
way more often than I do.
My attitude is live and let live, right? I don't think about what is it with evangelicals? I like that, but it's like, whoa, remember what was it? Was it a Theo or a Michael D'Adder cartoon? I can't remember, and it was Pierre Poilievre just sticking his head under the stall, just checking to make sure you have the right genitalia to be in here.
Yes, it's just creepy.
Yeah,
it's just I know. It's just stop thinking about children's genitals.
So you know how
just
you
please.
end there's a real simple way to end. We don't want men in the women's room and vice versa because they're going to go in there and do terrible things. Okay, first off, that argument doesn't hold an ounce of water because of the fact that, I really wanted to go in there and do some terrible things to somebody, but that sign says I can't.
Yeah.
Yes, because there's a picture of the girl on the door. You're not going to go, come on.
Yes.
Number one. Number two, just do what they've done here at the Lieutenant's Pump. They're all individual stalls. You go in, you have a private stall to yourself, a toilet, a sink, a place to wash up, soap, towels.
Yep.
Close the door behind you, your own private little world.
Yep.
That's how it is throughout most of Europe. And you know what? Here's the thing. You don't get as many bad things happening, number one. Number two, if I have to go in there and sit down, I like that privacy that I have. Unlike the men's room where, the stall starts at your knees and ends well below my neck.
Yep.
I'm like, come on, man. If I stand up and I can stare somebody in the eyes, how is there any privacy there? I mean, really.
Dude, you're doing some good work down there.
Hey.
So, how about them Jays?
How about them Jays? That has happened to me.
At the bathroom? Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm sitting there doing my business, and I hear this weird sound. And I turn and I look up, and there's some old dude, and he was like in his 70s.
Right.
He's like, beautiful, just beautiful. What do you think he was doing?
Ugh.
I was 21. It freaked the hell out of me.
Oh, boy.
I was like, squeeze that last bit out, wash my hands, and get the hell out of there. It freaked the hell out of me.
Yes, it would.
It was not comfortable. I was a kid, Strange things happen.
It is not comfortable at all.
So please tell me how a trans man would a trans man have done that to me? Absolutely freaking not. Absolutely freaking. So
Yeah, indeed. So I'm just anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be political, and I'm being political. And
Don't worry.
I'm breaking my rule, but it's my rule, so I can break it.
Because democracy is something that you do. Well, we're not going to talk about that because no politics, no religion today. So you just have a fabulous day. There you go.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Blessed Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. Happy Yule. I hope whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate, I hope you have a wonderful time.
Yep, indeed. Mr. Grizzly, do you have some words of wisdom?
Don't drink and drive.
Yes. It's terrible.
Especially at this time of the year when there's a lot of people doing it. Operation Red Nose is out. They have, what do they call the checkpoints? The OPP does. I forget what they call them, but the OPP has the checkpoints on the, 417. You trying to wring the last little drop out of that? Maxwell House, good to the last drop. Well, she asked if you wanted another pint, and I was like, no, I don't think he does.
No, God,
okay.
No, please.
Because if I had ordered it, I'd have to drink it. What a terrible thing that would be.
That would be awful. I don't know how you would manage.
I'd figure it out. I'd take one for the team. I would.
And that's why I love Mr. Grizzly. He's a team player.
Like, here, you don't need that. I'll take that away from you.
He's always watching out for my best interests.
I'll jump on that landmine. I'll take that bullet.
She's got to blow. Running dive and cover the beer.
Can't have that. Grown men will cry over spilt beer. Not spilt milk, but spilt beer. Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Actually, what was it? Wasn't that a Crown Royal ad many, many years ago where it showed a broken bottle of Crown Royal and whiskey everywhere, and it said, grown men will cry over this. And I'm like, yeah, Ride program. Thank you, Dan.
Ride, yes.
Yeah. So Operation Red Nose and Ride are out there. So just don't drink and drive. Look, man,
it's not worth it.
Plan ahead. Call an Uber. Stay at a friend's place. I'm not preaching or pontificating here. It's just like we got to protect each other.
Yep.
And we're communities, so let's protect each other. So let's do the right thing. You want to go tie one on? Feel free. I'm not going to stop you. But be prepared to deal with the aftermath. And the aftermath is, how do you get home? Make sure you have a plan. That's all.
You can also safety pin $20 or $40 inside a shirt pocket with your address. So, if you don't remember, they can find you.
It's not a resort, dude. It's not a resort.
Just saying.
If you're passed out on the street and you got $40 sitting there, that's not going to stick around long.
It could come in handy.
I suppose. All righty. Thanks for coming out.
All right.
We'll see you Monday from Mr. Beaver. I will drop in Christmas Day and Boxing Day because why not? I'm going to be home.
All
So
right.
chill out.
Perfect.
And I'm going to do my 4 p.m. shows, schedule permitting. I will be back at the ASMR on Monday. It will be earlier, not 9 p.m. That's when I go to bed.
Yes.
So I'll try and do something for 7 if I can squeeze it in. And I say squeeze it in because it's difficult to try and... Anyway, you don't need to hear about my life. I'll see you later.
Squeeze.